Hello. Look, oh, he's behind me. I was gonna show you Gimbal. We've been playing. Come on, buddy. Come here. I'm gonna show everyone how you like to play. He doesn't want you to see him. I was gonna show you. He's been so cute. He's been so cute over here jumping around and playing with me. And I was gonna show you, but now he doesn't want to be on camera. Oh, there he goes. Hi, buddy. Come on. No, are you done? Are you tired now? Should I put the toy down? Would you like to play with it if it's not moving? I don't know if you can see him. Right there. Look at him. He's so small. He's just a little guy. Sponsored by the Home Depot. Yeah, they sponsored my move. Clearly. Clearly, they sponsored my move. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. But hello, happy Thursday. How's everyone doing? What's going on? How is your day going? Valletta, welcome and congrats on first. Modem, welcome and congrats on first. Jay, welcome and congrats on first. Cree, welcome and congrats on first. And Calypso, welcome and congrats on first. You guys are so speedy today. You did that before I even looked at my computer. I was looking at Gimbal, playing with him, and you were all first before I even looked over. But I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely day. Valletta, hello. Jeff Hack, hello. Betty, welcome in. How are you doing? Marcelli, welcome in. How are you? Nay, hello. Cosmic Goes, welcome in. And look at you being 100% dizzy. That's so dizzy today. That's so dizzy today. I'm feeling very dizzy, to be so real. So sad about my streak this week. My kiddo broke his leg this weekend. In between that weekend and not sleeping well, I missed the stream. Oh, Modem, I'm so sorry about kiddo. That's no fun. I hope healing's going well. I'm so sorry that happened. But yeah, streaks aren't important. Streaks aren't important. If I could reinstate your streak, I would. I kind of hate the streaks. I love the streaks, but I also hate the streaks. And I'm I kind of wish I could just turn them off for my stream. But I'm also but they're also fun, you know? Apparently I don't know how, but my lower back hurts. Oh, nah, I'm so sorry. I hurt myself too. My neck really hurts, and it caused a headache last night, and it was a pounding headache, and it's still there a little bit. So that's been fun. Sorry that I'm yawning. I'm a sleepy guy today. I already took a nap. I took a 30-minute nap. Maybe not that long before therapy. And then my therapy was 15 minutes because my therapist was very sick, and she was like, I can't do this anymore, and we had to get off. And then I laid in bed for another hour. Because I do be sleepy. It's a sleepy time. Gimbal, where'd you go? Behind me. He's had a tude today. Gimbal's had a lot of a tude. And I don't know what's up. And so I've been trying to play with him to get rid of his tude and use up his energy so that he'll sleep during stream, but he doesn't really want to sleep. He just wants to fight. Huh, buddy? You just want to fight. Come here. Hi. Hi. You look so glowy. He looks like he's glowing. He's so white. Hi. You don't want to be held, do you? No, he just wants to be doing anything else but what I want him to do. With the cat, boop. You got a butt boop. Here's my leg. You want my leg? Yeah. He likes to use my leg as a slight step down when he's standing on the arm of my chair, even though they're basically the same height, but he thinks that it's low enough that it'll help him jump down better. But yeah, he's just being a little guy over there. He's just being a little guy. He's been kind of mean, but mean to his toys, not to me. He's had a lot of attitude. Gimbal, are you trying to leave? Or are you just looking around? I don't know what he's doing. But he's doing something. But he's just had a tude today. He's had a tude, but he was cute this morning. We snuggled. It was great. We had a nice little snuggle this morning. When I got up too early. Because I just do be waking up too early. And I'm yawning again. I'm sorry. I really didn't even have much caffeine this morning because my coffee was not good. I've gotten really bad at making coffee, and I don't know why. I just can't make a good cup of coffee anymore to save my life, and I just need a husband to start making me coffee every day. But he wasn't home to make me coffee, which is rude. So maybe I'll have to have him make me some coffee when he gets home because he'll be home soon. Hello? No, that was not the cat. Something touched my leg, and I think it was just my hair. But that startled me. But how's everyone's Thursday going, you guys? We're getting 2 new kits today. We're getting 2 new kits in an hour. We're getting the Yard Charm Ravasheen Crater kit, and we're getting that Alice in Wonderland Kids Room kit. But also today at 2 p.m., Concerned Ape is posting a YouTube video revealing the 2 new marriage candidates for Stardew Valley. So we're going to take a break and watch that at 2 o'clock. So about 2 hours from now. we will be watching that because I need to see. Like he's posting like a video because it's the 10th anniversary of Stardew Valley. I think today or like this week sometime, but I assume it's today. And so we will be watching that because I need to know who the new marriage candidates are. Hi Fitz, how are you? Also, I got an ice cube. They make mini nice cubes. They're nice. They're called a nice ice baby. And it's just so small. It's so small, and I got a new one because I've been wanting to get another big one. But where did my big one go? It's right here. Because this one, it's like dried out a little bit. It like got punctured or something, so like lost all the air. So and like it doesn't squeeze very well anymore. It's like just very hard, and I think it's like drying out and solidifying. And I want to get a new big one. But I went to the pharmacy the other day, just because I was out went for a walk on Tuesday to try to make my brain feel better and just wandered around the pharmacy because there's one that we can walk to. And just kind of wandered around and found that and I bought it because it was like $3. Your hat came in yesterday. Oh my gosh, I hope you love it. I hope you love it. Feel free to post a photo in Discord. We have a merch channel. So feel free to post a picture if you want to, if you're comfortable with that. Gimbal, what are you? Oh, he's just sitting there. You can't see him. He's just off camera. But he's sitting. Oh, there's his little head. He's sitting on. This is a shower curtain that he's sitting on. That blue thing. That's a shower curtain. Because I was trying to film yesterday, and I put I was trying to find another curtain to put on my curtain because there was just too much light coming in and like causing all this reflection on my glasses that I cannot get rid of, and regardless of like what I'm doing with my lights and my camera and everything. So I was like, let me go see if I can find another curtain. Couldn't find the curtain I was looking for, but I found a shower curtain, so I'm using the shower curtain. That's just still sitting there. Hi Robin. It's so cute. I haven't and hasn't put on immediately. Oh, I love that. I almost wore a hat today. Purple, welcome in. How are you doing? Robin, how are you doing today? Also, look at how long my hair's gotten. I was supposed to get a haircut last week, and then I had to cancel it because I wasn't able to get there because husband wasn't able to drive me because he has to go to the office now more often. So I wasn't able to go. I haven't rescheduled it. But my hair's gotten so long, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of absurd just how long my hair is right now. And for anybody who might not, if you're on the newer side of being here, I used to have butt length hair. In 2023, I think for Play Live, we raised $1,000, and I said I'll cut my hair. And I cut 24 inches off my hair, and it was like to here. So I used to have so much hair, and so like it's just weird to like see it getting longer again. But I'm like debating on if I want to keep it longer, or if I want to like make it shorter again, because I was vibing with the shorter hair, but I also really missed the long princess hair that I had. So I can't decide what I want to do with that. But like it's just getting very long. Gamble, what are you up to? What are you doing back there? Hi. You're just waiting by the door. Do you want to leave? If you want to leave, you can ask me to let you leave. You got to top all yours off again. Fun. How short do you usually keep it? Are you like a chin length, a pixie, shoulder? Like how short do you usually keep it? Hate how long hair gets stuck everywhere, especially in the car doors. Yes, I experienced that. I also sat on it. It was long enough that I would just sit on it, like unintentionally, just regularly sit on it. Under your collarbone, but I normally like it above your shoulders. Okay, that's a nice length. Sunny, welcome in. 99% dizzy. That's okay. Why is everyone so dizzy today? Because we had 100%, now we have a 99. What am I? How dizzy am I today? I'm feeling dizzy. I feel like it'll be a high number. I'm one. I don't know why that's so funny that I'm 1% dizzy. Together, Sunny and I are 100% dizzy together. Yeah, I'm missing 1%. Where do you see the new hot tub? Is there a new hot tub? I guess there is a new hot tub. You got the other percent. I did get the other percent. Yeah. Sunnyside left me 1% to be. But yeah, I'm excited for the new kits to see what they are. I'm not sure how I feel about the kits. I don't love the idea of like themed kits like with other IP, like the SpongeBob or like the Alice in Wonderland one. I love the idea of Robashine's kit. However, like I have really high hopes that it's actually good and that the like screenshot that we have of it is not doing it justice because it does not look great, which makes me really upset because I'm like, I love Robasheen and she makes incredible mods and like content and also just a lovely human being. And I'm like, I know that she can make better stuff than this. So I'm really hoping that just the images are doing it poor, like are doing it like a disjustice, like a disservice. Because I know she can make really good stuff. I was like, just want to random items. It does seem kind of like random stuff. And it feels very like 2015, 2016 Sims, like original like stuff packs kind of style. Sunny with a 3-stream streak. Catch me if you can. Wear your pants. Put on your pants, please. This is a pants required room. Maybe you can't see it in the shops yet, or at least I can't. Oh, interesting. Can you usually see them by now? I don't know when they usually show up. The library too, like we just got one. There is a little library, yeah. They might have done that so that it had, because maybe like she wanted to have that functionality. And so they added it in a free, like our base game item so that it would then function the way she wanted to or something. Maybe like that could have been a together kind of thing. Also, my notes just started running, so I apologize. But that could have been they were trying to do it together. It usually was at 1 p.m. Eastern, but Pri's saying that she can't even see it, just like on the thing, like saying it'll be available soon, because like usually it does do that for kits. But who knows? They are coming out today. I have registered for my code, or like signed up to get my code from EA. So, and not EA, from The Sims, not from EA, The Sims, because I'm part of the Sims Creator Program. And wow, that like doesn't look good. Whoa. You can't even see that. It's fine. My mic keeps falling. Sims 3 is also having a sale. I saw about that. I thought that the Sims 3 was having a sale. Let me go see. I was gonna say let me go see, but I have my Sims already open, so I can't look at my EA app. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work because you can't see that at the same time. Oh my gosh! Excuse my gods. Nuka, welcome in. How are you doing? We're doing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm a little sleepy. I do be a little sleepy, but it's fine. We'll see how long I make it through stream. Hopefully we'll make it till at least 2 because I need to watch that Stardew Valley video. Speaking of Stardew, you guys, I've been doing a lot of cross stitch recently. The last 3 or 4 days, and I'm almost done with this chunk of my cross stitch. I'm almost finished with this second chunk right here in the middle. Look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It looks really nice with this lighting too. I didn't like Stardew, but I love that. Isn't it pretty? I love Stardew and like the art of Stardew. I'm sorry to be something the whole day after a rough night. Oh, I'm sorry, I had a rough night. That's no fun. I'm sending you all the good vibes and all the rest. But yeah, so I have just the smallest little bit to do over here. And then I have a few spots that I like missed that I need to go grab the threads for all of one spot, which I hate doing. Like I hate having to just grab the thread for like one, which is why I just didn't go back into them already. So, but yeah, so we're making good progress. Also, there is a duck on this one. This is a duck. This is sort of a duck, and it's very cute. And this is a bunny, I believe. But yeah, so we're making progress. I'll probably start this next section later today, because I'll probably cross stitch after stream. Because that's what I've been like. I haven't really been enjoying like sitting on my computer playing games. I've really been enjoying just sitting. I've been rewatching The Office, and I have like 3 or 4 episodes left. So I've been sitting and watching that while cross stitching the last few days, and that's been fun. There's a lot of doodling yesterday because it was a slow work day and your wrist is killing you today. Oh, I hate that for you. I'm sorry that your wrist is killing you, but I hope you have fun doodling. I've been doing some coloring actually. I've been coloring on my iPad, like on Procreate. I've been finding just like coloring page like downloads, and just putting them on my Procreate and coloring them in there, and it's been really fun. Yeah, there are 2 new kits today. We're getting a creator kit called, I don't remember what it's called. But it's by Robasheen, who is a modder who I love and adore. She's incredible. She's a great human being, and makes great mods. And then we're getting a Alice in Wonderland themed kids room kit. So kind of random. Yard Charm. The Robasheen one is called Yard Charm. The other one is called Wonderland Playroom. And they'll come out in about an hour. I don't know how long it'll take me to get my codes, but I'm not gonna buy them. So we're waiting for the codes. So we'll see how long it takes to get them. Hopefully it won't be too long because they're kits, and I don't think it takes as long to get kits. Don't get Gimbal in the background. I'm getting distracted by my cat. Gimble, do you want to leave? Would you like me to let you out? You have things to go do. His errands. He's gotta go run some errands, probably. Interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm interested to see. Like I said, I have really high hopes for Options Kit because the pictures are not doing it very good, and I'm really hoping it'll be good. And like it's just the bad, like the pictures are bad because Rob Machine's never made a bad thing in her life. Like she makes incredible stuff. So I am really hoping that it's just is being like the screenshots that they posted for it are just bad. Which is very likely. Like it's very likely that but we'll see. Only because I haven't gotten our SpongeBob kits. That's so valid, and I don't think the SpongeBob kits are worth it. So do the new stuff. Yeah, I'm always excited to see some new stuff. And I know that like one of the items in the Raw Machine kit is like a rock speaker, which I think is fun. Or is that what it was? Or was that in what was it that we just like were there was no, that was in Tea Time Solarium. Let me open the screenshots from Yard Charm. Singular screenshot. Yeah, I never. That's why I was like, wait, that I was like, I tested that. That's not how that works. With the arcade, I remembered when I saw the picture, they barely show anything. Yeah, they don't show much. Like there's like, but they don't show much, but they also show a lot at the same time. Like we have these like, we got these like path thing. There's like these lights. There's a cow box. We have this like little art, like little free library type of thing. There's a little bit of like like landscaping. We have like some decor. We have like numbers for the doors kind of thing. We have this new hot tub that looks like it plays music maybe. And there's like a bird feeder over here. Thank the follow, welcome in. This looks like a salt lamp. Brock. So I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how this is. For some reason, it's giving Sims 2 vibes. It does have Sims 2 vibes. It very much feels like old stuff packs. And like, this is what I mean. Like, it looks just kind of messy and like not very cohesive, which I feel like kits are like usually very cohesive. It's almost retro, almost. And I just really hope that this is just a really bad screenshot. Yeah, disjointed. It looks very disjointed. And I've never seen Robert Sheen make anything bad. Like, she makes such incredible stuff. And again, she's like a lovely human being. I love her so much. I adore her. I've met her several times in person. And she makes incredible stuff. And I feel like this is not... I'm really hoping this is just not a good showcase of what the items are. The painting, whatever it's called, next to the door. These or like this? Because we have these... There's kind of three things. Because we have this that's like a little free library, but like art. And then we have like the little... the white and black, this one. Yeah, these are like, I think they're supposed to be like house number sort of thing, is my guess is what they're supposed to be. Maybe just to swatch as they picture the screenshot. Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping this is. It's just a really bad, whoever did the screenshot, whoever built this little thing was just bad. Hi, Asa. Not an intentional way, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, address numbers. I was like, I can't think of the right words. But yeah, I'm really hoping it's just bad screenshots for it, and it's not actually bad. Because like also these chairs and stuff look nice. I will say like the chairs and stuff look nice. I just think like the choice of color is weird because it's yellow, but also she's wearing yellow and she has yellow hair. So it's a bad choice. It's very poorly styled. Asa, this is the screenshot for the Yard Charm kit that we're getting later today. That we're chatting about. First heard about this kit, I thought the name was Yarn Charm. Everything covered in yarn. Imagine. It is very movie hangout. Yeah, it very much feels like some of those older kits, not kits, older stuff packs, like movie hangout. It's kind of giving me like Perfect Patio a little bit. Like it just kind of has that sort of vibe. So it's I'm interested to see. I have high hopes that it'll actually be good. For Patio and Movie Hangout merged. Yeah, pretty much. I'm also really in backyard stuff, not Perfect Patio. That's what I was thinking of, backyard stuff, not Perfect Patio. I'm also really interested by these what are these called? pampas grass. These like pampas grass, huge pieces. Like, why are these so comically large? I'm very interested by it. So we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. But while we're waiting for the kits to come out, we're gonna work on the save file. Maybe they don't size things up for this kind of thing. They don't change anything. They don't use cheats. They don't use sizing. Like, they don't size things up. They don't do any of that for official content. So it's just that size. More anxious it's making me. Yeah. But we're gonna work on a build for the save file. Not this one, because I'm still scared of this one. We're gonna work on this one over here. That's gonna be an apartment building. We're gonna build an apartment building. So I think it'll be cute and fun and cozy. Actually, that's not the right lot. I just looked at my map. That's not the right lot. We're gonna build it on this lot. So let's move over there. But I'm excited. It hopefully will be cute. I have some like inspo pics. This is like my main one that I'm like kind of using as like my inspo for the shape, and then I also have like this one. So we're kind of gonna go based off of those, as well as the world around us as well. So that's kind of the vibe that we're going for right now. I want to see if it'll let me record. No, because why would it? It's fine. Vivka, enjoy your lurk. Time to test it download for real. Just ask me, so pretty. Tutor is definitely a little bit of a scary one. That's why I've been like procrastinating on working on this, because it's definitely a scarier one. So my thought is I want to have 4 units, I think. So I want to have, it's going to be kind of townhouse looking, but I want to have like a first floor unit and a second floor unit for both of them. So there'll be 2 floors, and there'll be 4 units. So kind of like 2 people in each house kind of thing. That is my thought. So I'm going to start by doing that, maybe. Bring it this way. Maybe like that. And then we'll have to adjust the size and stuff as we go. 2 and 2, then a shared center courtyard. So it's not going to be like they're separate buildings. Like, they're going to be attached, but it's going to be like, it's like 2 houses that are like next to each other. It's like townhouse kind of thing. But yeah, there'll be like a shared like yard sort of area. This is also not centered yet, but that's okay. And then I want to do, I feel like this, that size is probably, that's 4 tiles. 4. So kind of like this. Ignore that it's not centered. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna have to add 1 more so that I can have it be even. Like that, because then I can get stairs. So I'll probably have it up on a bit of a platform, not platform, foundation. Like that, so then we can have stairs. Kind of like that. I wish they weren't so close together. I also want to do bricks, so I'm gonna just swap those to begin with. So kind of like that, and then we'll have like 2 doors, kind of like that. That's kind of what I want to go for. I might separate them. Should I separate them by like 1 tile? I don't think so. I think I want them to be like next to each other. I just don't like how, I wish there's like a little bit more space in between them. Like, this is what I'm thinking. A duplex? Yes, but it's more like, it'll look like a duplex, but it'll be 2 units per side. So I want to have a first floor unit and a second floor unit. Have 2 tiles between them. I think 2 tiles might be too much. Like, I think that just won't look right. Yeah, I don't know. I also, like, we like, maybe? Hold on. What if we did this? Oh, back up on foundation. And then do that. Oh! Yeah, that's better. I think I like maybe like that. Maybe. I still wish the stairs were only 2 wide. So I'd love to have like a railing in between them. Like I'd have like a railing like here. That's not really a possibility. But it's okay. There's a lot of old houses here that turn into multi-family homes. Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of like that thing. That kind of thing. I think this is probably too small. Oh, you know what will be a problem? I think they do need to be like close together. Because how else am I gonna like center it down? The center. Oh, too wide and a sign set that is too wide. I can't picture what you're saying. My brain can't picture that right now. So you're saying like this. I think that's what I want. Yeah, I think that's what I want. I like that. Yes, I enjoy that. That's good. Look at us go. Teamwork. And then I like the idea of these being really small, so I don't honestly want to make it too much bigger than this. Like, I would consider making it like 1 more tile wider on like any side, but I don't really want to make it any more bigger than this. So 90%, 99%, 1% work together. It really is. It really is. I want to walk and look at that one building that has 2 houses connected and take inspo for the Sims. You should. It's always fun to take inspo from real life buildings and stuff. I like it a lot. It's always fun. Okay. I might actually make this. Actually, so undo this. I might make this 1 wider than that. Like that. And just have like a little bit of extra space there. And we'll have a roof like this. Bring it down. Bring it up a little bit more. And then we'll get roof here. I also have a soft spot for houses that are divided into 2 from the middle. External sides down a little bit. Honestly, I love that though. Like, I kind of feel the same way. As I mentioned, it's so flat. Exactly. Yeah, okay. Cute. Cute! Oh, I like that. Okay. Let me look at walls. This is a little bit early for me to usually do walls, but I kind of want to just see how we can use the walls. So my thought is to only use this, like, what is this called? It's a plaster of Windenburg. Okay. So use this, like, this paneling on these pieces. And then I like it. I like that a lot. There, and then the piece on the other side, like so. Oh, I'm a big fan of that. Hi, Panda. Welcome home. The address and the county government has it available to the public. You can look up the property record, and sometimes they'll have a proof of security on interior rooms to help. Oh, that's really fun. That took forever. That's so frustrating, Panda. But at least you're home. That's what matters most, is that you're home. The problem is I don't like this brick, so we need to get a different brick. So I would like the rest of this to be brick, I think. Rock and stone? No, in masonry. Listen, an hour ago? That's crazy. That's goofy times. What's a cute brick? I love a city living brick. What did I use? Okay, that one. Where's that coffee shop that I built? Can I see it in this area? This one. Okay. I don't think I want to use either of those. standing in solid traffic for you're still in traffic for a solid 5 minutes. That's bonkers. They really should look into that for you for next time, so that you don't get stuck in the traffic. So we could do this. I want a red brick though, so we're not gonna do that. So not that. I want one that like has some aging to it. I love this city living brick. The other one I'm thinking of is maybe business and hobbies, because this is a pretty good brick too, but it might just be too uniform. No, that's too uniform looking. And then the bus driver hit the gas and almost hit a car that came out of the gas station and wasn't paying attention. Bro! What the heck? People need to look where they're going. People really need to look where they're going, because what the heck? That's insane. Foundation. Could do a stone moment like that. I don't know if I like that. It's just so warm in texture. Definitely go for it. It's such a yeah, it's such a good brick. It's one of the best bricks in the game, if not the best, and it's obviously my favorite. Did I use foundation in other builds around here? I don't think these really have foundations. This is a one step up. I'm home and tomorrow I'll meet my potential child. Panda, that's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. Who's over here? That's just like wallpaper. Those are castle walls. Oh, I never realized that there were castle ruins over there. No, absolutely not that. I don't think I want a different brick. No, not that. I always go with like one of these. I don't love that though. I could also bring this down a little bit more so it's not quite so high up. Also, something like that might work. With just the black base to it. I might go with that for now. I might change it, but I think we're gonna go for that for right now. And then we can go for a nice roof. That's the one that I've been using for builds. So I think I'm like going back and checking these, but I want to kind of like make it consistent. Is that what I used? No, that's not what I used. Is it? That one, I used the darker one. Actually, something that video is gonna take some time to think about it. But if I think that that gives you the go except I love that. Happy Thursday, Hattie. My hair does grow really fast. I was just saying at the beginning stream, like how long my hair is. It's kind of crazy. Like it's literally insane how long my hair is right now. Like it's just kind of wild. Okay, this is cute. I'm into this. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let me look at it together. What if we put some of these? That's kind of cute. Oh, you're thinking the hair all of a sudden decided to stop growing. I don't have any secrets. I just have hair. That's all I know. Is the secret is to just have hair, I guess. I really don't do anything to my hair. Like I actually really don't. Like I don't take care of my hair very well. So maybe stop taking care of your hair so much and it'll grow. Maybe that'll fix it. But yeah, I really don't have anything. It's just, it also helps that it's really thick. And I feel like that also just makes it look like I have more hair than I necessarily do. She goes so fast and now it's like, nah, that probably has to do with having a child, honestly. Not that I know much about hormones in children and all that, but I feel like this probably has to do with that. That other lot, so that was just an open green area. These are all lots. So this is a lot and this is a lot right here. But this is like a chess area park and there's 2 lots over here. To my coworker told me to give her half of my hair, and I thought it was because of the color. But it was just because even if I get half my hair, I still have too much! Panda, do you also have really thick hair? It trims more often. I know it seems counterintuitive, but you can definitely hair thinning out again the longer you grow. That's so fair. That's so fair. I realized there were so many little lots that cliches that were sold. Oh yeah, this is a huge world and they're all very close together. They're all very close together. Let's get a little chimney. Maybe this one. I don't like being the same color as that. I don't know if I like that chimney. Maybe we build our own chimney. So if we do that, and then we do a little half wall to go with it. I think so. I have quite a lot of it, and when it's freshed out and nice and wavy, it seems like even more. That's so fair. I have just so much hair. It's honestly annoying at this point. Like, just how much hair I have. Like, I love it, but I also am very annoyed by it. Let's make these a little bit taller. Oh, those are cute. Let me move this one this way. And we can make this stone as well. I had undercut for a while, and when I had it down, it looked like regular Mount Still. Yeah, I would have that same thing. My sister had undercut for a while, and it was the same thing because she got an undercut specifically because she had so much hair. Because we just have such thick hair. She did that so it would just be less to deal with. So that it would be thinner, because that's kind of the only way to like have less hair for us is to just cut it off and remove it. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. This is cute. Maybe I should get undercut again or shave it all off. I mean, shaving it off is always an option. It could be a fun time too. Not that I'm trying to encourage you to shave your hair off, but sometimes I consider shaving my hair off, and then I'm like, I would probably cry. I would cry. I would just not stop sobbing if I cut my hair off. But I'm also like, but what if I did it? You know? But what if I did it? What if I just cut all my hair off? If I'm short hair because my hair's pretty thin, when it's shorter, it looks fuller. That's nice. I got a surprise reaction about my hair again. So true. Sometimes a fun reaction is a good time. But yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm like unsure if I want to have it long again, because it's just so thick. I'm like, do I want to deal with having it being that long? Like, it's a shock anyone anymore. Fair. Very fair. I kind of want to go for a more modern window, but these don't have a brown swatch. Heck. Give me a brown swatch. The fact that these don't have a brown swatch is kind of bonkers. Give me a brown swatch. What the heck? Okay, well. I could go for these. That's a pretty good length. Or lace height. My hair is also super thick, so when it gets long, it's so heavy. Same. Also, then Louise didn't shut down my hair, but it came with my natural hair color. Panda, what is your natural hair color? I don't know if I know what your natural hair color is. Okay, cute. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this is a pretty similar color too. And that the kitchen kind of that came with the same update doesn't have the pink swatch. Well, perhaps I think that came with that has it. I've used that about it with the EA. I have so much beef with the EA. It's kind of crazy. Okay, you know what I kind of want to do? I want to make this one wider. So that this is 5 wide, and I can have 3 windows versus 4 wide with 2 windows. Like that. Yeah. Medium brown, leaning to light brown, dark blonde. Okay. Very dark brown hair. It looks like black in photos, so when I bleached it to dye it red, I had to let the bleach juicing twice to get light enough. I went to the office with the bleach blonde hair, and everyone's shouted out the blonde looked awful on you. That's so funny. Roots are brown, but when exposed to the sun, it lightens to blonde strands. Okay, okay. Yeah, I get that. My hair is just my hair. I used to get like red highlights in the summer, and it doesn't do that anymore. And it makes me really sad. You had mint? I love that. Have you shown us the mint? I feel like I haven't seen the mint. So we do that, and then that. And do that. Yeah. I think I like that more. I think I like that more. And then Panda's currently in their min-gen era. Panda is in Gen 1 of the Not So Berry right now. Your hair purple in 2020. I miss it sometimes. You should do it again. Yeah, I posted Malcolm on chat. Okay. I just couldn't remember. Because also in my head, you have blue hair. In my head, you just have blue hair. And I don't know if it's because you used to have blue hair and that's like what I first saw you as, or it's because your name is bluish and I've just associated with you with blue hair. But like anytime I've ever made your sim self, I've given it blue hair. And I don't know if that's like a me thing or if it's like a you had blue hair when like the first time I saw your hair. And so I just will permanently associate with you with blue hair. Hello. Oh, hi. I was so scared about the hand. Husband's home. Gimbal, come on. You wanna come say hi again? Hi. Come here. Hi, buddy. Gimbal's back. He's right there. Nuka, enjoy your pizza. My head dyed purple. I wore a lot more purple too. Tip dyed blue like 2 years ago, so that's fair. Yeah, I feel like it just in my head, your hair is blue. Like it's just blue. Hello, new apartment. We really like it, Hattie. I'm still taking a while to get adjusted to everything. Like I'm having a much harder time than I anticipated, like adjusting to everything. But we're really liking it though. It's been nice to just have more space. It's honestly not that much bigger than our last apartment. It's just the space is much better utilized in here than it was in the other place. So it's been really nice. I mean, right now it's also like a light bluish mint. I mean, that's kind of what the Not So Berry mint is. So it's really Not So Berry mint is teal. That's what we have. Should I find a place to use this new window that we got? Also, I love new spaces. Me too. I love a new space. I was just expecting to like feel like I was expecting to be more to like a transition faster. And that didn't happen, which I think is really goofy of my body to like not want to transition and like accept the fact that we've moved. But it's just taking me a lot longer than I anticipated, which is kind of annoying. I like those. Okay. Yeah, okay. I like it. I kind of want to make like I kind of want to do this and move those in almost. To a fish fry tomorrow, so excited. Nice! I loved a fish fry when I was younger. I was a big fan of fish fry. No, I feel like that'll be fine. Because I need to have a hallway in here anyway. Because I have to have a hallway that's like however long. So I don't want to lose any more like space. So I'll probably have a hallway with stairs like there. For both sides. Like so. And that'll be the downstairs apartment. This will be the upstairs apartment. And I'll probably have like a little landing area on those sides as well. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do some let's pick out a better door. Go to the pack and see what doors we have in here. I don't hate that door. What are the buildings around here? What doors do these have? Do they have doors? They don't even have doors. Hello? My apartment, it took me about a week to adjust and not wake up thinking, where the heck am I? That's so fair. But like, we've been here for almost 3 weeks now, I think. 2.5 weeks. And I'm just still like I'm not, I don't wake up being like, oh, where am I? But I very much am like, I'm not settled yet. Like, I still feel like I'm like kind of like in a hotel kind of thing. What is up with this piece of roof? Why is it there? Why did they do that? Interesting choices on their part. There's no doors for me to like look at. We have that door. Let's have this door. We also could have two different doors because in the photo, they are two different doors. Just moved a bit further away distance-wise. I mean, not really. It's only like 15 minutes. Like, it's not very far at all. Like, we're still in the same like neighborhood. Not neighborhood, but like same city and things. So we moved into our new house. We slept on a mattress on the floor for like 2 weeks. That's so valid. That's so valid. Okay. I don't know how I feel about these doors. Just any of these doors. I don't know if I like any of them. Alright, you still have a bunch of boxes around. I assume that's also Bizarre. We have a few. Most of the boxes around are in my closet because I don't have a bookcase for them yet to put the stuff on them. And we still have a few other things in the other apartment. And that is definitely part of the reason why it's taking me a lot longer to like settle in. Is because our stuff is still kind of spread out between two different places right now. But hopefully, I think we're gonna finish that this weekend. But I really don't know because it depends on the weather. Not the weather, but like it depends on the roads and stuff, and if we can rent a van and all that. I hate all these door options. That's too dramatic. Oh, that's kind of fun. Honestly, a 2-wide door might be nice. 2-wide could be cute. No, that doesn't fit at all. Yeah, but I moved to town to my friend. And then literally 3 blocks down, I just moved from one end of the street to the other. That's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, you're in the same thing. Yeah, because we have to like, because like husband's commute changed, and like the grocery stores and stuff that we go to are like different now, and all that. So that's definitely been part of it. Is that I've just been struggling with all of the elements versus just like the place where I am. Gimbal. Hey, you're not supposed to be on there. You're not supposed to be on there. You want to leave? Is this what you want? You want to go? Yeah, I thought. This boy cannot make up his mind. He cannot make up his mind. Cats do yearn for the boxes. Ow! I shocked myself with my stream deck and it turned off. Is there anything about your apartment that you miss? The window in the bathroom. That's the only thing. He's not allowed on the shelf. He's not allowed on the computer. He's not allowed on the boxers. That poor boy is supposed to sit on the comfy chair, on the floor, on the bed, on the couch. We're even letting him be on the dining table for right now because we're not using it because it's just, and it's the only spot that like is against a window for him to sit on to look out the window. Like he's allowed to sit on pretty much every surface except for the few things that he wants to sit on. Which is why he wants to sit on the surfaces that he wants to sit on because he's not allowed to. He's allowed to sit everywhere else, pretty much. We could go for a modern door. I don't hate those, actually. I don't love the color, though. If the color were better, I would honestly be really into that. Just make an electric shock whenever I get up from my chair and touch just anything. That's so annoying. New time table chair today. I'm so excited. Fun fits! I can't wait to get new furniture, but no one wants to tell me what the size of their furniture is so I can buy it from them. No, I'm not still salty. Why would you think that? When I'm scared to touch my blackboard, I have given my students electroshocks on accident. Yikes. Yeah, it's very staticky here too right now. New to me, but from Marketplace. That's my favorite kind of furniture, is new to me, but from Marketplace. I actually don't love new furniture, like brand new. Don't love it. You know what? I don't hate this door either. but it has bad swatches. I don't hate that though. That's too small. Is this one wall height or two? That's 2 wall height. What do we have? What are 2 wall heights that we have? That was from Adventure Awaits. The one that I just had out that I just took away. I do have this one. It's a little mid-century though. Yeah, it's a little too mid-century for this. That's a little too modern. Old furniture, my husband's tasty super modern, so you compromise on old vintage everything. Love that. Cousin and I are kind of the same way. He's not like into super modern, but he's a little bit more of a modern style, but more of like a modern industrial kind of vibe that he prefers. Whereas I prefer like vintage and mid-century kind of thing. So we've compromised on mid-century vintage. He actually really doesn't have a huge preference on furniture and stuff. But it's just hard finding stuff because what I want is what everyone else wants, and they're charging it accordingly. People are charging for it accordingly to being in high demand, and it's really rude because I would like it. And I don't want to pay $1 million for all of my furniture. But that's what they're trying to make me do, and I think that's really rude of them. So this is a good door. I love this door. Doesn't quite fit the vibe, but it's a good door. I can't choose doors. Why are doors so hard to choose? I don't hate that, but I wish it was wider. Oh, she comes wallpaper up in our living room and made it a gallery wall. It made such a big difference. Oh, I love that. I haven't gotten any decor up yet because I'm just like, again, I'm like still waiting for furniture and stuff. And I just feel like I can't decorate until I have more furniture, because in my head, the furniture is also part of the decorations. And I also like want to get mostly new decorations, or like, and by get, I mean like I want to like thrift and like find stuff. I just don't like, my style has vastly changed since we moved to New Jersey, and I just want to get new stuff because I really didn't get a lot while we were living here before because we just didn't really have space for it. But now that we have space for it, I can like try new things. I think we'll just go. Can I use 2 of these for right now? I don't like 2 of those. I think we'll just do 2 of these for right now. I think we'll just do that for the moment. I also want to add this. These, place it over there. Do that. Do that. Oh, my doors like disappeared. Where'd they go? Your door. Hello? There it is. And then that. I kind of want to like move this over. Also, it's already been an hour, which is crazy bonkers. So get yourself a snack and a drink and all those things. We are gonna take a little break here in just a second. What if we did that? I kind of like that a little bit more, having those closer in. Okay, I'm gonna play around with that. We're gonna play around with that. Aura, welcome in. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. You're running a little bit of a stained glass look. The 4 vent doors may be a nice fit. These could be cute. Oh, interesting. I'll have a look at that. But get yourself a snack and a drink and all those things. We are going to run a quick little ad break with some words on stream. And hopefully in just a few minutes, we will be getting the new kits as well. It'll probably take us a little while to get the actual codes. But we will be checking those out and doing our regular look through all of them. But here are some words, and I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Good job, gamers. Panda, Fitz, and Sunny on the game. You guys did great. Also, Makoto with the brain cell. Look at you go. Look at you go, Makoto. Um, sorry if I was a little bit late. I was talking to husband. But welcome back. I had a nice break. Makoto does deserve the brain cell. Makoto does deserve the brain cell. You know what we need to do? Have a drink of water. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. And we have like 3 minutes or so until the kit's release. Do you socialize with anyone else but us? I know, right? Right? I was talking to my husband though, because he had a doctor's appointment earlier and he was telling me about his appointment. Ooh, hello. I just clicked the Discord. But he was telling me about his appointment because he just got home, so. look better. I think, yeah, having one more over. Yeah, I think I like this. I have to kind of see, but I think... Yeah, I think I like that a little better. It feels cozier, you know? I probably could shrink these by one as well. And it shouldn't be too small. But I also don't want these to be huge apartments. Like, I want these to be on the smaller side anyway. Ignore that my chimneys and everything on the roof are all messed up. Yeah. What if we even make our chimneys like this? Yeah, I like the chimneys like that. Okay. I like that a lot. So that gives a little bit of dimension to the sides. All right, big fan. 10 out of 10. Enjoying that. Okay, now these. Do we keep these? Do we get rid of these? We could just do one in the center. Or we could do one on each side. Like, to have 3. Like so. I'll keep that for now. I don't hate that. Let's look at these doors. The thing that I don't like is that I can't have them facing different directions. They have to face the same direction, because otherwise this is like the inside version of that. I don't hate them, but I think I want them to face the opposite directions. So we're gonna just keep these ones, I think. That's cute though. I think I like that. And then we can get some windows to go on the sides. Like, we'll get some windows like so. Let me actually make sure these are centered. Those ones lined up. Kind of like there. Those are very high. Those windows are very tall. Same with these ones. I'm gonna bring these ones down. But I like them being there though. I guess that makes more sense though, to have them lower. Okay. She's cute. She's cute. I like it. I'm a fan. I also want to get like a little window to put above the doors. And I think I want one of the ones from Get Together. This is not what I was thinking this window was. Nope, not that one. Oh, we could do these ones. That's cute! Now, do I do 2 or just the 1? No, we'll just do 2. Or we'll do like that. That's cute. We also have these ones. So nice for like the sides or something like that. Okay, this is cute. Let's see about a floor for here. I also want to see what other brick stairs we have, because I love a brick stair, but I don't love this brick stair, but I don't know if we have any other like really good ones. That's a little bit better. Slightly better shade of brick. Shade of brick? That's a weird way to say that. Those are base scheme, and I'm pretty sure they have matching floor, and they do. Incredible. Sushi miso soup for lunch today. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Soup sounds delightful, honestly. I love the idea of some soup. Okay, landscaping time, I think. Get together. Content. Debug live edit. I gotta put some hedges here, I think. Maybe not that one. What did I have for lunch today? I don't know why I'm asking you. Like, why I said in the way like I was asking you. I had salad. I had some Caesar salad. I got one of those like salad kits from the store this week. I've had salad the last few days because I got 2 different salad kits. So I do be loving some salad. I am such a like I think the other day I was like I love salad so much. There's a little sushi set as lunch combo for like $10. It's such a good deal, and their sushi is always very fresh. I love that. I love when restaurants do like meal like lunch deals and stuff. But I'm like such a big fan of salad. Like it's kind of probably unhealthy. I just love a salad. I hate making the salad myself. Like I love if I go to a restaurant, like there's a 90% chance I'm gonna order a salad. I just love a nice fancy salad because they're just so good for no reason. I don't know if I like those bushes. I might go for a base game bush. I might go for those regular base game ones. These guys. But not the debug one. This one. I love a soup and salad. Honestly, same. I think salads are so much. I'm consuming, but I love salad. Exactly. Like I love a salad, but I don't want to make a salad, so I don't eat them very often. Like I will get like salad kits, like the bags that are like they come with like dressing and some toppings and stuff. I love that. Or like pre-made salads. Like Costco will do like Costco and Sam's will do like pre-made like ones that like you typically like you would get for like if you're like hosting or like having a barbecue and like you get a pre-made salad, but like I just get it and eat it myself over a few days. You don't like salads? That's so valid. That's so valid. What's your favorite flavor of salad? I love a Caesar salad. But I love like a chef's salad. Like so like iceberg lettuce. Iceberg and romaine lettuce. Hard-boiled eggs, tomatoes, ranch dressing, cucumbers, olives, black olives, and then like some sort of lunch meat kind of thing, not like a chicken or but like a ham or a turkey, like a lunch meat, like a chef salad, like yeah, like little ham cubes or like just cut up lunch meat and ranch dressing with French fries on it, not on the side, on the salad. Cobb salad or what? I love a Cobb salad too. Get a salad spinner. I have a salad spinner, but it's just more of like the toppings are annoying. I can miss my salad from Subway. Pretty much any sub can be salad. I've done that before too. Yeah. As in green salads, I'm very picky. Only green salad I accept is iceberg with veggies, but only specific veggies. No eggs, French dressing. Throw croutons in there, I'll cry. That's so valid, Panda. That's so valid. But if you're a salad lover, especially salad with ranch dressing, it doesn't necessarily work great with ranch dressings. But putting French fries on your salad is the most, especially when they're hot, crispy French fries, the most delicious thing you'll ever have. They're basically a crouton, but it's a potato, and they're gonna taste good because it's in ranch dressing, and it's just the most delicious thing. It's a very Pittsburgh thing. Like there is a restaurant in Pittsburgh. It's called Promani's. And it's a local chain. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Like it's a very famous Pittsburgh restaurant. And they have a salad. Most all of their salads come with French fries on them. And the one was opened near where my sister lives, and they have one of their like they like renamed some of the titles of the things, and one of the salads was renamed the Pittsburgh salad because there's French fries on it. Like it's renamed. Things are renamed like Pittsburgh salad and like that kind of thing because it's a Pittsburgh thing. Love a Southwest salad. I do love a Southwest salad. Let me start on taco salad. I also love a taco salad. I'm a big fan of taco salad. Also, we're gonna check if we have our kit codes yet because it is past 1:00. We went to the East Coast. We were surprised that every place had fries with gravy on them. Fries with gravy is a Canadian thing. That's poutine. That's a Canadian thing. Fun fact, in case you didn't know, that's a Canadian thing. Not an East Coast thing. Poutine is a very Canadian thing. And it's like gravy and cheese curd and like other stuff like that. Everywhere on the East Coast. Interesting. Where on the East Coast? Because like that's not really an American thing to put gravy on your French fries. Yeah, it's very much not in the West Coast for sure. But that's a Canadian thing. We had a food talk at work because a coworker noticed that I always have the same thing for lunch, and I had to explain that it was easier to list the things I like. That's so funny, Panda. I'm kind of the same way though. Like, I'm very picky, and like I like to think that I'm not picky, and then I remember that I eat like 4 food groups, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm actually really picky. I feel like I wasn't picky until like becoming more of like an adult, because my family, we all were kind of picky about the same things. Like we're all very autistic, especially with how we eat. And so like we were very like, we ate generally the same like type of stuff. And like we all had similar likes and dislikes and stuff. So like it didn't seem like I was picky because we all ate the same stuff. But it being in the real world, I'm very picky. Some between places by me, but I'm like very close to Canada. That's fair. That's fair. Yes, fruit I eat, and I was like, I don't eat fruits if it's berries or if you force me to. I love some fruit. In New York, then this probably was big, like Canadian, like they probably took that from Canada because that's very much a Canadian thing to have gravy on your fries. So I've had poutine once. I had poutine in Memphis. You don't like fruits? How do you not like any fruits? Like, are there any fruits that you like? I truly don't understand when people are like they're like just a blanket like I don't like fruit or I don't like vegetables because I'm like there's so many different ones. How do you not like all of them? Like there's bound to be one that you like. I like all vegetables. I like the majority of vegetables and I like the majority of fruit. Actually, the same coworker cut up an apple, put on a plate, and slid over to me and went, "Here, have an apple. I bought the only one you like." That's so funny. It's such a mom move. That is such a mom move. I don't know if I like these trees. Like I like them, but I don't know if I like them. You know. Think about fruit is very unpredictable, and I am with you on that because I'm very particular about the fruit that I eat. Like I love most fruits, but I only love them in like specific ways. Like I only love them specific times. Love mangoes and strawberries. I love a strawberry. I enjoy mango, but I don't love mango. I don't love a mango. I don't like fruit textures, and they say, okay, that's fair. That's fair. But, like I'm very particular. Like if a fruit is ripe, I'm not gonna eat it. If a fruit is ripe, I'm not gonna eat it. I only really eat unripe fruit. I love when they're crunchy, or like just not ripe. I don't like when they're mushy. I only will eat crunchy grapes. I'm very like I'll like if I have like a plum, it's gonna be like crunchy, or like a pear, it's gonna be crunchy. I like crunchy fruit. I don't like when it's soft. Like the texture is right. I love fruits. The texture goes wrong so quick. So true. So true. You like it for underripe? Yeah. Yeah. Same. And like same with like berries. If a berry is too mushy, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, the new kits are out. I'm still waiting for my codes though, because I'm not spending money. I'm giving EA my money. I'm waiting for them to send me my codes. And in the same convo, someone asked how I handle trying new foods. Another one, you seriously never notice that Panda always orders the same thing when we go out for lunch. That's so funny. When it gets mushy, it's bad. Exactly. Exactly. Also, I love that we got 2 first-time chats because of fruit texture, and I think that brings me a lot of joy. That brings me a lot of joy. I think it's really funny. I think it's always funny when like we're having a conversation and it brings people out to like have their first time chat, and it just like makes me chuckle because I'm like they're that passionate. They leave the lurk. They leave the lurk because they're passionate about the conversation, and it really makes me happy. I love when that happens. It's so funny. Okay, yeah, those are better on the side. I feel really strongly about fruit textures. I also feel very strongly about fruit textures, so I'm right there with you. Love the dedication to fruit texture. Same. So, Panda, what fruit do you like? Besides berries. For my bananas, yellow, not green, but yellow. A little bit brown is okay, but disappointing. I hate bananas. I think bananas should be eradicated from the face of the earth. That's dramatic, but I decided that's how it is. I'm gonna be dramatic about it. Bananas are bad. Limes and lemons. Do you eat a lime and a lemon, or do you like squeeze them into a drink? Or are you just like eating them like a fruit? You can have all the bananas, Nuka. You're a banana hater too. Love that for us. Avocados. Avocados aren't a fruit technically. I mean, technically, like yes, they're a fruit, but like they're not typically a fruit. Like squeezed. I'm not saying okay. I was like that would be I was like that'd be interesting if you're just eating lemons and limes. Are avocados a fruit? Technically. Socially, are they a fruit? No. They are socially a vegetable, just like tomatoes are socially a vegetable. You like avocados? I hate avocado. I hate avocado. And my in-laws would give me a really hard time about it, but I hate avocado when we lived in California because it was where you got all the good avocado, and I was like, I'm not doing it. Socially, they're just an avocado. Socially, they're a fruit, a vegetable. I almost said a fruit. So like eating oranges, but I do love orange juice. I am a very particular about oranges. And I can't tell you like why or why not I will like an orange. It just really depends on the vibes. If the orange vibe is off, I'm not gonna eat an orange. But if like the vibes are right for an orange or orange juice, I'll eat an orange or drink orange juice. People eat them as ice cream. Yeah, people are freaks with avocados. They are. Those are okay, but I never buy them. Bananas are bad. Then I blame on the summer. I was 2 when we had a heat wave. Apparently, I lived on bananas and milk all summer, and I guess I had my lifetime fill of them both. That's so valid. I am fully like on board with like the whole like you eat something for a long time and then like immediately like you just overate them until you can't have it anymore. That's time with Hot Pockets. I can't have Hot Pockets anymore. You don't mind a banana? I hate a banana. I can't handle a banana. I don't like it. They're mushy and they stinky, and they taste bad. I don't like it. I don't like banana. We don't get along very well, me and bananas. How do I feel with these trees? I don't know how I feel with these trees. Like a diet of banana and milk would have me poop my pants 24/7, probably. But as a 2-year-old, I feel like that's not like a terrible thing. And some apples, but I also never buy them because I have to cut them up and that's too much work. That's so fair. I love an apple, but I really only like eating them cut up. But like for me, I feel like they're not too much effort to cut up an apple. Bananas are berries. Fun fact. I think I knew that actually. Avocado is botanically a large berry. That makes sense. I feel like that tracks. That tracks. But again, socially, they are a vegetable. Love an avocado. Disagree. The red Mexican rice. Growing up, I ate with banana slices. Just because you wanted to, or like that was a thing, Jenny? Did you just like have a taste for that, or was it like a thing that is like a dish that goes together? How do we feel about cooked fruit, like pies and stuff? I love a cooked apple. I don't love a cooked anything else. I don't love a cooked berry. I don't love a berry pie. I do love a cherry pie though. I love a cherry pie, but I'm not the biggest fruit pie fan. But I also don't love like a lot of. I prefer like a raw vegetable over a cooked vegetable most of the time too. Like I don't love like a cooked pepper. I don't love a cooked tomato. But like not like for tomatoes though. It's like I like a sauce, but like I don't like when there's like a chunk of tomato in sauce. Like I don't like that. Bananas are a berry, and what are called berries are not berries. I also knew that. What about pies and ice cream? Yes, please. I love some warm apple pie with vanilla ice cream. You consider Panda likes it, as in Panda will buy it out of their free will. We're at berries and avocados. Yes, accepted than fruit. Okay, okay. Seed on the inside equals berry. Strawberries are not a berry. You're hurting my brain. I like the taste of them together. Interesting. Also like cherries. Cherries are good. Panda, have you ever had a pomegranate? I like that berries and raspberries because the seeds go stuck in your teeth. That's so fair. That's so fair. Panda, have you ever had a pomegranate? Because pomegranates are incredible, and I think everyone should eat pomegranates, but also not because then they'll be too expensive for me to buy if everyone's eating them. And I would like all of them. But pomegranates are the superior fruit in any case. All the time, pomegranates are superior in any way, shape, and form. I don't know how I want to landscape this. What's these around here? Flowers? Little bushes? The one with the small thingies. Right. Yes. It's like kind of apple looking. And then you cut it open and it has like a bunch of little seeds in there. That's a pomegranate. So lessons, plantains and rice are super common combo. That's so true, Fitz. That's so true. You're onto something there. You're onto something there. Where's stuff that they use in this area? I don't know if I like the landscape in this area though. What did I use in the other areas? This is the problem with me building things so far apart, is I don't remember what landscaping I used. Okay, I just used like other base game stuff. Okay. I had one as a child. It took me forever to peel it. Then I cried, tried a single one, then cried some more because I was so disappointed. That's fair. Did you ever come up with that combo? Like, what made you say when bananas on this rice? That's a good question. One time, so if we're talking about weird food combinations, so I don't like peanut butter. But one time I decided I was eating cauliflower on New Year's Eve, and I decided to try dipping my cauliflower in peanut butter for who knows what reason. I was like 12. And I then ate cauliflower dipped in peanut butter the rest of the night. Haven't done it since. But like cauliflower has very little flavor. And so like it was just like, I don't know why I did it. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It was tasty. I wouldn't do it again. But I did do it for like 3 hours. And I ate a whole head of cauliflower like that. Where's that one bush? This guy. Pomegranates are too close to citrus fruit. Interesting thoughts. Interesting opinions. Okay, that doesn't look too funky. I just want to like do something like that. No, that looks bad. That looks funky. Let me get... Where's those? 1, Hydrangeas. These. You can question your sanity. We're here, so we're always gonna be questionable in terms of sanity. Like, we're all hanging out, playing video games on the internet together. So, like, chocolate apricots are my favorite chocolate covered fruit. Chocolate covered apricots. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had a fresh apricot. I've only ever had dried apricots. I don't think I've ever had a fresh one. Husband is making noise. They're so delish. I don't know if I've ever had a fresh one. There's a banana, cauliflower, peanut butter. It's not kosher. Well, I don't keep kosher, so yeah, it's not gonna be kosher. I was trying to be funny. That was not a funny joke. That wasn't as funny as I thought it would be. Same left the building a long time ago. So real, so true. Same. I want to check those kits again. I'd love if they would give me my kids codes. Do we have codes yet? I'm waiting to go on TikTok until we have codes. We don't have codes yet. I'm waiting to go on TikTok until we have codes because I don't want to go on TikTok right now. But I should, and I'm going to wait till we have codes. We don't have codes yet. That's cute, lavender. Okay. I think other weird food combos I like. Some of them I've learned are not weird, and they're just like, I thought they were weird growing up, but they're like normal food combos. Like, they're weird to like a regular person, but like they're not actually weird combos. It's like a traditional combo. Like, I love, one of my favorite foods is pierogies, and I don't do this much anymore just because I don't have applesauce on hand. But I will eat them with applesauce and sour cream on them together, and it's really good. Like, it's really, really good. And I thought that was a weird thing that we did, but it's a traditional like thing that people do. You can hang out in chat 1+ times a week. You can't, by rule, be sane. So true. So true. He likes applesauce. I love some applesauce. I lived off of applesauce in college. I lived on Go-Go Squeeze, which, if you're unfamiliar, is like applesauce pouches. I lived on them. Don't like any processed fruit. That's so fair. That's so fair. That's so fair, Panda. This is cute. I'm enjoying this. Applesauce pierogies, they're so good. And like, I would do it with sour cream as well, like them together. And it was just delicious. But the idea of doing that now, like, does not sound appealing. But I know, like, if I was presented it, I would eat it and it would be delicious and I would enjoy it. But I feel like doing it now, like, I wouldn't do it on my own accord. That's kind of cute. Little flowers on the sides. Tucked in. Do these clip at all? Because the foundation's pretty high. Okay, good. Fantastic, no clipping. Something like that. Now they set them like that. Some restaurants I've been to. Oh, I love that. I just feel like I've just been like weird with foods recently, so I feel like if I was presented to them in that like such like in a bowl with pierogies with applesauce and sour cream together, I would do that automatically. But like, I feel like if I was just given the ingredients to do it and like do it myself, I probably wouldn't. Switzerland, a lot of traditional dishes come with applesauce, and it's the bane of your existence. That's interesting that it comes with applesauce. That so much of it comes with applesauce, because that's definitely an interesting thing to. That's definitely an interesting ingredient to have like served with all the food. For applesauce in your adult life, that's fair. I love some applesauce. I prefer a Go-Go Squeeze though. Like, I prefer the pouches versus like eating it with a spoon, like in a bowl. Like, that's not the vibe. Is this what we're doing for Thanksgiving? Is this where we're at? Can we get some terrain tools? Some terrain paint? Do we want to use like actual ground flooring? Or do we use one of these new ones? That is surprisingly similar. We got an applesauce consumer in the house. I love that for you, Nay. Husband is definitely more the applesauce consumer. He'll buy applesauce cups. He enjoys like the cups, the little ones that you get. Okay, I use that tile over here. And here. I don't know if I want to use that over here though. The whole jar in one sitting. I love that for you. Toss with ground meat and applesauce. And then there's another one with potatoes, pasta, cheese, bacon, caramelized onions, applesauce. Pasta with ground meat and applesauce sounds like a weird choice. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I would not be happy if someone presented that to me. This is like the same but different size. Why couldn't these be bigger? Also, why is this from this pack and like from royalty and not from Get Together? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Sims. Really good minus applesauce. Had pork chops. I know pork chops and applesauce is like a common thing. I don't like pork though. I'm not like the only pork I'll eat is bacon and lunch meat. Like I'll eat ham lunch meat. Other than that, I don't really like pork. He's probably crying in the corner right now. Hey, that's okay. EA, we have another complaint. EA, we have literally so many complaints. You'll run out of space to store all the complaints. Is that the combo of chicken and applesauce? She dips the chicken in applesauce because one of the baby puree foods was a chicken apple flavor. Oh, interesting. I do get like apple chicken sausage sometimes. It has like little chunks of apple in it. And that's pretty tasty. But it's not the one that I go for now these days. So that's cute. Okay, what if we did a little bit of a sidewalk here too? Whoa. That's the wrong one. Apple cider braised pork chops in the fall, and they were so good. Ooh, I love some apple cider. I made these apple cider cookies one time that were so good, but I will never make them again because they were so much work. They took like a day to make. Like they were so long. Also, this is not centered. I need to center this on the lot before I do that. So, hold on. Move the lot. Move the lot. Why is it like not doing it the normal way? Why is it doing this? Mommy, maybe your sweet potato gnocchis. Yep. I remember that. 4, 5, 6. I think that's centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice. Panda, how long ago was it? That was a long time ago. That was like Geek was still a mod then. Were you even a mod then? Were you a modded then? Or were you just a chatter at that point? I feel like you weren't a mod then. I don't even like pork chops. I'll take bacon and ham, just not pork. Yeah, same. I don't like pork, but I like bacon and I like ham. Like ham lunch meat. You know, I was a mod that. Yeah, I don't think you were either. I think that was like such a long time ago. You not being a mod is a crazy time to think about that ever existed a time where you were not a mod. Like that just doesn't seem correct. You've just always been a mod in my head. Like a half a year into me being here. I mean, that was half a year into me being here too, because I started streaming. Like you joined stream just a few weeks after I started streaming. Like you only missed you missed a month of stream. Looking at your following follow age, you missed like a month of stream. Over 3 years ago? Over almost 5 years ago, Panda. I have known you for almost 5 years. That's insane. You've been a mod since Baby Geek was born. Panda! But you've been a mod since Baby Geek was born. Or like right around then. Because you were Geek's maternity replacement and then just never left. And by never left, I never unmodded you. I refused to unmod you. I don't think you ever asked to be unmodded, but I refused to unmod you. Was this where I missed it? Panda said a bad word. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like what's going on over here. Let me look at debug from this pack. I mean, Panda has a first badge. Proof she's been here forever. Yeah, I think Panda. I don't know if Panda originally had a first badge. I think a lot of people that had the first badges originally were people that I didn't even know because I made a friend the day before I got the big raid that got me to affiliate. And so the day my first affiliate stream, that person was there with some of their friends. They came to stream and they gifted a bunch of subs. And by a bunch, I think I had 10 subs. So most of the people who were originally first aren't first anymore, except for Makoto, I think, and Husband. From the beginning, but a lot of people left, and Lizzie took away their first badge. It wasn't even people left; it was people I didn't even know had the first badges. Like it was people who were there maybe twice in total, like when like being there the first time. You heard your name. You had a first badge the whole time, is what I was saying. You were one of my very first subs, if not my first. Well, I think Husband was my very first. I think you might have been my second sub, though, Makoto. Who left? I'll pick them up. Mateo, I don't even remember who was. Like again, this was almost 5 years ago. It was just people that like that were there maybe a few times and then just didn't come back. But it was also like people who weren't my demographic. Hello? Oh, I have hide maxes on. I was like, what's happening? Ko doesn't have the first badge. It's just not showing. But she has a first badge. She doesn't have it showing. Wait. Makoto, do you not have a first badge anymore? Wait, I don't see it on your list of badges. Oh, okay, so does it go away if you're not subbed then? If you have a sub, okay. So well, if and when you get resubbed, then you'll have the first badge. I was just like panicking. I was like, did I remove your first badge? No, it won't go away either. It'll come back when you have a sub again. So I thought Panda said Koto's always been mid. So then I turned out. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't know it disappeared. I thought it would just stay there even if you didn't have a sub. That could be cute in the front over here. A little pink tree, maybe. I'm looking at debug stuff, not landscape. I'm looking at like other debug stuff. I'm gonna look like lanterns and things is what I'm trying to look at. Ooh. This pack has like no debug. You could grab some of these to put on the sides. Like that, maybe. Let's have one out. Little bird bath. Little bus stop. Pack does not have very good debug. There's like nothing in here. Okay, I guess we're gonna look at base game debug then. Let's go check for my codes again. I wish they would have given me my codes. Give me my codes, please. I don't want to spend my money on EA packs, on Sims packs. I'm not giving my money to EA. They can give me their money instead. I need like little planters. Which I guess would probably be in plants. Like these. This is what I was like looking for. Like these ones. That's kind of cute. But I have other builds over here. I have like those. Okay. Should I make this whole thing flooring? Maybe I should. I'll delete what's under the plants. Money from EA and give it to you by using the code at checkout. It's so true. Oh, that's true. At the rate this is going, we're gonna watch the Stardew Valley video before we get these kit codes. Because Concerned Ape just tweeted this. You'll be opening this envelope at the end of the video. It starts in about 30 minutes. 1.7 marriage candidates. As I can't wait. I can't wait. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. So don't worry. We're gonna watch it together. So I hope you guys don't mind. We'll take a little bit of a break from The Sims at 2 o'clock. I can't imagine it's gonna be a long video. Concerned Ape is not a very long-winded person. He's not the most talkative person. So I don't think it'll be super long. I'm with my Aerostar fan friends this weekend. Fun, Panda! 23-ish minutes long. Okay. Hi, Hazy. No, this is not the Gleam giveaway. That one we already did. That one, I already put the winner. Mateo in the chat was our winner for the Royalty and Legacy giveaway. This is for the new kits. I haven't started them yet because we don't have the codes yet, and I like to wait until we have the codes. Hi, Emma. Welcome in. Hi, Raiders. Emma, how was your stream? Hello. It's so good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. It's so nice to see all of you. But welcome in. Dexy, hello. Starship, welcome in. Michael, username, hello. Netsy, welcome in. Kaylee, hello. And Liv as well. It was you, the winner. Yeah, Mateo was the winner for Royalty and Legacy. Smarties, welcome in. Hello. And Emma, of course, hello. How was your stream? What was you guys getting up to? And Sophie, welcome in as well. If anyone is new, my name is DizzyMissLizzy. I'm a variety streamer. We play a lot of The Sims. We also been playing other games like Stardew Valley and Palia and Minecraft and things like that, and other just cozy games. We're playing some demos and stuff. But today we're working on my Windenburg save file. We are also waiting for the new kits. They are out already. I'm still waiting for my codes though from EA because I don't want to give EA my money. I don't want to give EA my money, so I'm waiting for them to give me the code so we can look at them. But we're also be watching this video that Concerned Ape, the developer of Stardew Valley, is posting in honor of the 10th anniversary of Stardew Valley in like 30 minutes as well, so that's gonna be fun too. Including The Sims, I hope you had the most fun building. And thank you for those follows, I really appreciate that. But yeah, we're getting 2 new kits. One is a creator kit with raw machine, and it's like an outdoor kit. And then the other one is a Alice in Wonderland themed playroom kit. It's called like Wonderland Playroom or something like that. I do not play GTA. Don't believe Mateo, he's a liar. I do not play GTA. We play cozy games. We don't play with cars. We don't play any games with cars, really. But yes, we're gonna be having the new kits here pretty soon. Love our Shane, me too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what her kit is. But I have a couple of video to show you guys the vibes of the stream. But if you need to leave a lurk or raid run, go take care of yourself and do any self-care that you need to go do. Hold on, I just like started choking on my own spit. I'm a mess. But here's the raid video. See you in a second. Get your bush ready. It's time to lick. Everything is fine. Why is it triplets? I forgot about this. I'm gonna send a test alert. Don't be alarmed. I got alarmed. Did I get a strike? Please someone take a screenshot. Ah! Blink twice if you're an alien. Is that a spark plug in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Ah! Stop playing with your balls. That was not how I should have said that. Stop playing with your soccer ball. Ah! That's a clown. That's my son. So I need to drink water and touch grass. Fish. Not a pomegranate. Fish. Ah! I got it! Community lots are not my forte. Oh, we're being burglarized again! There's another one! I'm getting dramatic for no reason. Again, everyone, I'm so happy you're all here. Welcome in. So for those of you just joining us, we are currently working on my save file. We started this last year. At the end of last year, I think. When did we start Windenburg? This year? I don't remember when we started Windenburg. And this by heart, some other here too often we're close to getting a new one, or broth. Definitely broth. I was thinking about it yesterday and I was like, we're getting kind of close to our stream anniversary and having a new video. I literally thinking that last night, Panda. So it's very funny. But we're working on our Windenburg save file. So this is going to be a apartment building. It's going to have 4 units. So it's going to have 2 upstairs and 2 downstairs. But we've also just been yapping. We've just been yapping about fruit, mostly, and like weird food combinations. So if you have any feelings about either of those, feel free to share. We've just been yapping a lot today. Do you enjoy being close to broth? Same. I do enjoy some broth. I've just been trying to landscape, and my brain is just not landscaping today. I also don't use this pack a lot, nor do I build Tudor style builds, so I'm like, don't know how to landscape today. Despite, not yesterday. When am I really landscaping? Tuesday. Not Tuesday, I took off Tuesday. On Monday. I was like in the groove of landscaping, and now I'm not, so I don't know what's going on, but the brain is just not working right now, but it's okay, it's fine. Brains just don't work sometimes. Is that cute? Actually, that's kind of cute. I might leave that there. I might also... Whoa! Hi, Nay. Hello. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. We share brain, we're synced up, we play the same games, I'm deaf here too often. Panda, we're just the same person at this point. Except for your... I almost said Swedish. You're Swiss, and I'm not. I almost said Swedish. I'm a mess. Someone take me out or something. Like, I'd like... Just take me out back. Like, that's the kind of vibes I need today. Just put me out of my misery, honestly. There's so many weird sounds happening today. I hate that. That looks bad. You're also married and have a cat. It's true. And you're not married, but we'll soon have a cat. This is my favorite thing. Should I do it as well as Lizzy? Well, like I said, I have a video. I have a YouTube video that shows my process of landscaping. If you're interested in that, if you want to learn how I landscape. That's on my YouTube. And I'm catless as far as ways from men as I possibly can. Well, you're not gonna be catless starting tomorrow. You'll have a cat tomorrow, most likely. So you will have another similarity in that way. Ooh, that's way too opaque. Let me check for my code as well. These are taking so long to get the codes today. I'd love if they would give me my codes. I just want to see these kits. I'm not gonna take it home tomorrow. Okay, that's fair. But you'll be the most likely the owner of it. First gonna check with your landlord. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I want another cat so bad, you guys. Like, I've just been like, especially I've been thinking a lot today. I'm like, if I got Gimble another cat, he'd probably be less annoying. Although my cat's annoying, I love him dearly, but he's been really annoying recently. He just can't do anything by himself. Which makes sense, he's a cat. But he just needs attention. Not attention. He doesn't know how to play by himself. And if I got him a cat, he could play with that cat. And then I could get things done for once in my life. And that would be kind of convenient. But then if I had 2 cats and they'd just be snuggling in a cuddle puddle all the time, and I would also have to be snuggled in the cuddle puddle at all times because I can't see a cuddle puddle and not participate, you know? Cats are so fun. I love cats. We had multiple cats when I was a kid. We had 2 cats at once. And then both of them died. So then we didn't have any more cats. But it's fine. How many tiles did I remove? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, I'm actually gonna bring back those. Maybe a little thinner. 2 cats, 1 cat for each person in the house. Me, my husband, and our kid. Absolutely love that. We only have 1 cat. And which is significantly not enough cats. I would love to have 3 cats. Then that way I can have a cat, husband can have a cat, and Gimble can have a cat. Because that's how it works. Because he's my firstborn son. You had 1, got a second a year later. She just had a litter of 5 on Twitch 26, and we kept 3 in the house. The other 2 went to my sister, and now we have 5 cats in the house. We are 2-month-old kittens! I love kittens. I love kittens! They make me so happy. I want a kitten so bad. Like, if I get another cat, I want to get a kitten. I really want to get a kitten and leash train them and make them a little adventure cat. Is what I really want. Okay, this is cute. I feel like it's missing something outside, but I don't know what it is. We should get a dumpster out back, though. Dumpster. A little dumpster back here. Should we put like a little fence around that? No, it's fine. It's fine. let's floor plan. To figure out if I first send an email listing all the broken things in my apartment, and then the second one about my cat, the other way around, or she'll just drop everything in one. That's, I would say maybe send them in different emails because it'll be easier to keep track of. We kept, we named Grim, husband wanted death, and I told him no, Grim, Grim we coverized, and now his name is Grim. That's so cute though. That's so cute. I'm gonna assume it's a little black cat. That's adorable. There's a stray cat outside right now playing in your fire pit. It's so cute. There is definitely, I'm not sure if it's, I would say it's a colony, but there's a lot of strays around, and it makes me really sad because of the weather. Little gray tabby, that's so cute. One of my cats when I was little was like little gray tabby. His name was Starry, and I miss him dearly. He was more of my cat than anyone else's, and I love him so much. At first, and then also here's the things that I need to get fixed. I need to get fixed. That makes, yeah, that probably works. It's a black cat with white socks. Fitz, that's so cute. You guys, I want another cat. You're making this a problem for me. Okay, I need all of us to go tell husband that it's time to get another cat. Like, let's go tell him now. He's in the other room. I already have 3. I can't take another one. Oh, you know, get another cat through me. But you're not in the same country as me. I can't come cuddle with it whenever I want. So like that's not gonna work. I need lights. It's too dark in here. After you already talked to me, why not get a third child? I don't even think he's in stream right now. I don't think he cares enough about me to be in stream. On the day he decided to take off work, can't even bother to be in stream, you know? And also, your kitten could help Mr. Gimble, help Gimble be healthier and more active and have a longer life. Not that he won't, just trying to help give you pros. Exactly. I truly think Gimble would really be happier if we had another cat as well. Like, I think he'd just be a happier little guy if we had another cat. Okay. I think we're gonna do... cut this off here. And we'll give them this little extra bump out. Just ask for permission. I mean, it's not like I can just go acquire a cat by myself. We'd have to go, like, husband would have to take me there. So he's playing GTA with Mateo. I don't even think husband's ever played GTA. Like, I don't think he's ever played it. He's not that, that's not his game vibes. It's been almost 45 minutes and I don't even have a code yet. Sims, what's the deal? Okay, floor planning. Apartment 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we're doing them all the same. Well, the first floor is going to be the same layout, and the upstairs are going to be the same layout. So, well, I guess they'll be mirrored. They'll probably all be like 1 bedrooms. We might be able to get 2 bedrooms in the downstairs ones, but upstairs is definitely going to be 1 bedroom. So, an apartment complex that was set up like this, 2 on bottom, 2 on top. Yeah, I think it's like a nice way to, and I feel like this is the nicest way to do it in The Sims, to have multiple units, but have, like to have multiple units but not have too many. I think this is a nice way to, like a nice amount. Okay, so we could have 2 bedrooms like this. Or I could even make one. We could have like a little kid's room or something. It's a really small room. But also it's great for like a kid's room. And then I want to be like, oh, let me just put a bathroom here. But that's not. Ones there now the same way, but upstairs is outside and inside. Okay. Honestly, I feel like having your own separate entrance is really nice. So I think that works out really nice, probably. We can put a bathroom there. We can put a tiny little kitchen in here. Yeah, we can fit a whole kitchen in there. And then like the rest of the living room here. I feel like this is okay. This is a rather large room though. I feel like I could make this smaller. And we just have that weird little piece though, so that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so that's an option. Let me keep that, and I'll try something different in the other side. I feel like there's other things that we could do. So We could make a smaller room here. And then do like an ensuite. That's not really far off from that one. Why is floor planning so hard? Put a bathroom there. Put a kitchen like over here. So that could be like the kitchen. And then it's a weird layout. Whoa, that startled me. Thank you for the welcome in. No, I feel like the first way is probably the best. I feel like we could make this one smaller though if we wanted to. That's really small though. So we can have a larger bathroom. No, we can have a larger bathroom. We can make the chimney part of the bathroom. I don't care if we do that for these. Which honestly, I don't even know if we need to do that. Okay, so that's 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. That is here. And then we have that there. Okay. All the lights that we need. And then upstairs. Honestly, upstairs feels like a little bit bigger. It actually might be a little bit bigger. Gimbal's screaming right now, and I don't know why. I'm feeling... What am I feeling? I don't know what I'm feeling. I feel like... Morgan! Hi, besties. Hello, hello. I'm also gonna check for our kits, our kit codes. Hello, welcome in, everyone. I hope you had some nice co-working. Morgan with the 24-month resub. What the heck? What the huck? What the heck? I don't know how to speak words. Asa, Bex, Mateo, Morgan, Mia, Pariah, welcome in. It's so nice to see all of you. And Bimka as well. Hello. Switchy Goth as well. Welcome in. Hi, Mia. Hello, welcome in. How was your co-working? Did you get your things done? We are playing The Sims, and we're supposed to be having the new kit, so we haven't gotten our codes yet, but we're also going to be watching the Stardew Valley video in just a minute. And by in a minute, I mean like in like 9 minutes, because it'll start, and then we're going to find out who the new villagers are. Not the villagers, who new marriage candidates are.
Get ready for your favorite fruity boy!
Panda did swear in my chat. But it's fine. It's fine. I deleted it and it's okay. But hello, welcome in. This is what we're building today. It's a little Tudor home. Not a home. It's an apartment building. I think it's actually really cute. For my save file. But if anyone is new, my name is DizzyMissLizzy. I'm a writer. She play the majority of Sims. We also play a lot of other cozy games like Stardew Valley and Palia and Nancy Drew and Minecraft and things like that. And just cozy vibes and games is what we do. So it's a good time. This is cute. Thank you, Morgan. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it, especially like with how tired I am today. I'm impressed with how I'm doing so far. We still don't have the kits though. I'm really hoping that we'll get the codes for the kits in while we're watching this Stardew Valley video, which if you guys didn't know, Stardew Valley, which is one of my favorite games, is farming simulator. It's the 10th anniversary today of the release of it, and Concerned8, the developer of it, made a video to release today at 2 o'clock Eastern, in which he just talks about the game and the anniversary and everything, and he's really revealing who the new marriage candidates are that are being added into 1.7. So very exciting things. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break and watch that together in a little bit. Ooh, things are scrolling. Hi Connor, welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna be watching it in just a minute. I have it up already. It's been up since this morning. So I'm very excited to watch this. So we're gonna be watching that together in just a minute. But we do have to run an ad video though. Nope, no codes yet. Cross-stitch. I am Jay. I gave an update earlier on stream of what I'm doing right now. I've been working a lot this week. I have just this tiny little bit left on this section, this middle section, then we're gonna work on this side. So this is my Stardew Valley one that I'm working on. It's the third of 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. We're making our way through. We're over halfway done with making them. We have to run our ads really fast.
we also have a raid video. So I'm going to give you guys the raid video that'll show you the guys of the stream. And we're going to jump right into some words on stream because we have to run our ads, which we're going to do. So that way we also don't have to deal with them later on. And then we can also watch the videos in just a second. I was waiting for well, so I promised that. Yeah, it's okay. It was also at the very beginning of stream. It was at the very beginning of stream I showed it. But here is the raid video. Get your bush ready. It's time to lick. Everything is fine. Why is it triplets? I forgot about this. I'm gonna send a test alert. Don't be alarmed. I got alarmed. Did I get a strike? Please someone take a screenshot. Ah! Blink twice if you're an alien. Is that a spark plug in your pocket or are you just happy to see me? Ah! Stop playing with your balls. That was not how I should have said that. Stop playing with your soccer ball. Ah! That's a clown, that's my son. So I need to drink water and touch grass. Fish, 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 fish. Not a pomegranate, fish. Ah! I got it! Community lots are not my forte. Oh, we're being burglarized again! There's another one! I'm getting dramatic for no reason. Good job, you guys. Fitz, Nay, and Panda on the game so far. You guys did really good. All right. The concern date video is going to be out and like it's going to be starting the premiere in just a second. We are going to pause our Spotify. And I can't do a sound test right now, but it is unmuted and everything, so it should be working. Let me know when it starts if you guys can hear it or not and like what the volume is like. But for those of you who might not know what's going on, so Stardew Valley, like I said, like it's one of my favorite games. It's what I've been cross-stitching. It's one of the best games in my opinion. It is the 10th anniversary of Stardew Valley today, and Concerned Ape, who is the sole developer of the game, is releasing a video in just a moment, talking about the 10th anniversary and like the 10 years, and as well as revealing the new marriage candidates that they're adding in the 1.7 update, which we don't know when it's going to come out yet, but there's going to be a 1.7 update, and we're getting 2 new marriage candidates, and I'm very excited about it. My thought, first off, there's 53,000 people waiting, 58,000 people waiting to watch this. It's starting. Here we go. Let me know how the audio is. But my thought of who the marriage candidates are going to be, I think it's going to be the wizard, and I think it's going to be Sandy. However, I have been seeing people like wanting older marriage candidates for people who like are maybe like slightly older players, like who don't want to be marrying like a 22-year-old like that, like Sam or Alex kind of thing like that. So I also could see it being like Willie. I could see Willie possibly being a marriage candidate instead of the wizard. But I think the female one is going to be Sandy. I don't know anyone else who it would be besides Sandy. Because everyone else, unless it's Marnie, but it's not going to be Marnie. Because Marnie is with Lewis, and that's kind of like a big part of the story. Gus, I do love Gus. I think Gus would be cute. This is terrible to read. People I advocate now. Vivka, it's 23 minutes. So the spouse reveal is at the very end if you want to go to pee now. For marinating because Lewis sucks. Lewis does suck. Also, let me know what the volume is. 2 new marriage candidates in 1.7 will be revealed at the end of the video. So you have time if you don't want this. If it's Clint, I'll quit the game. I don't think it's gonna be Clint. No one likes Clint. Marnie and Gus would be cute. Marnie and Gus would be cute.
Hey guys, it's me, Concerned Ape,
Hello,
creator
Concerned
of Stardew
Ape.
Valley. Today is the 10-year anniversary of Stardew Valley.
Yeah,
so
it is.
To commemorate this special milestone,
You're
I
full
put
screen?
together this video which shows off some old builds of the game, has some of my commentary about the development timeline, and
Yeah, right,
highlights
Mia?
the various updates over the years
It's a
and
bit
how
low.
Stardew Valley has changed over time. So I hope you find it interesting, and here we go.
We are gonna find it interesting, 100%. Sprout Valley? Wait, that's so cute.
Sprout Valley, 2012. So this was the original name of Stardew Valley. It was called Sprout Valley,
That's
which
so
is an
cute.
awful name.
I'm obsessed with this. Why am I gonna
eventually changed
cry?
it. But this was probably about 6 months into development. I had a functioning game, but it was very rudimentary, and I would say much more similar to the Super Nintendo Harvest Moon game
Yeah,
than
it's given
Stardew
Harvest
Valley
Moon.
is today. Of course, I grew up playing Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo, and so I was heavily inspired by it. And
I love this. Like
my
it still
first,
it still looks so much like the
target,
game though.
you
Like
might
I
say,
love it.
for this game was to essentially emulate Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo. That was my starting point, and then I wanted to expand a bit from there. As you can see, the pixel art
It is very impressive for
basically
6
looks
months.
like crap, but there are some things like the bus there that essentially made it into Stardew Valley. The
Fade
basic
Frida.
design was there, even 6 months into development.
Oh, Harvest on the other
And,
side.
Stardew Valley took 4.5 years.
Look at,
to
oh, you
release
can't see his
1.0.
face.
So
I'm in my camera
you
a little
can
bit.
watch this for a little bit.
Harvey's my
You'll
favorite.
notice how it looks similar to Pelican Town.
No stash.
Some things are basically unchanged, but then other things are quite
Seeds
odd.
and stuff. Oh, Pierre has a
Pierre's got his
stash
daily
though.
wallpaper and flooring on display.
Pierre has a stash.
Those portraits are kind of hideous. Sometimes I wonder, if I had just released this game after 6 months, where would I be right now?
Oh, the pub!
Somehow I don't think that
Saloon.
the game would have taken off. So...
Clint!
look at
Clint looks so actually like what he turned out to be!
But, you know, this was like part of essentially a training process for me. It was my education on being a game developer.
Lewis looks pretty similar
I
too.
do think there's something
Mayor.
special about the naive perspective of a beginner. It's untarnished, it's fresh, it's primal, and you can't really recapture that once you have experience.
Why does he look like a little leaf? Why does
It's
he
the
have a leaf on his
original
head?
Gunther. Green hair in the sprite, brown
But also
hair in
Gunther
the
was
portrait.
real. You could talk to Gunther. Hi,
That's what I was
Shabin.
thinking.
Where the saloon normally is, right?
And the character movement speed is insane. I'm sure you guys would love that in Stardew
I would
Valley.
love to be that fast.
I'll have to get you on Way of the Wind Part 100.
Look at Marnie's. Linus!
All right, let's
This
show you
feed
the
is
old mines
wild.
real quick. The mines are one of the areas of Stardew that have gone under a lot of changes, probably the most changes of any, at least gameplay element. However, some concepts have been there from the beginning, like slimes. Slimes
The
have
mines I
always
can't
been
write. The mines
there.
are great. Oh, there's like multiple
Ladders
rooms. It's kind of
down
like
have always
Fields
been
of
there in
Mystria.
one way or another.
Skellies.
I guess I hadn't discovered the concept of knockback yet.
He's so cutie. He's gonna pass out. Oh, he passed out.
The death sound has always been there. All right, well, I think that's enough for Sprout Valley.
I saw mobs and I was like, oh no, a dead
so
guy.
let's go ahead and jump to the next
I
earliest
also,
build that I have.
I always forget that his name is Eric. Could have anything
So
that
here we
this
have a
man drops,
build
right?
from
I was looking at his
2013.
YouTube channel, and
I've probably been
he
working
announced
on
Haunted Chocolate's
Stardew
here
for
4 years ago.
maybe a little over a
Gimbal.
year at this point. And it's
VCA.
radically different from that previous build that I showed you. We're actually starting to see some things that look like Stardew Valley here. And I think at this point I was calling it Stardew Valley.
Your beans are cold.
However, things are kind of odd. The way the farmer looks is weird. The way he's running around is kind of weird. The colors are now more saturated,
Okay,
which
bye.
is true to form, but yet that exact shade of Stardew Valley
He has a
yellow
loaf.
dirt hasn't
Loaf?
quite been established yet. But yeah, this version of Stardew Valley was basically more of like a sandbox idea. In this iteration, this was like the weirdest
I
time
love
for
seeing
the
all
game.
this
I
early
feel like
footage.
it's like the Stardew Valley hit puberty here. But so you would like actually
It
buy
is so cool to see.
animals and buildings from your in-game menu rather than go to
Oh.
Robin. And there was that farm map you just saw. Like that was pretty cool, actually. That farm map.
Hold the front door, right? Imagine
Now
a
you guys are gonna be
sandbox
mad at me
Stardew
that
Valley.
That's not in Stardew Valley anymore. But yeah, it was a little bit more of a simulation concept, I guess, than an RPG.
Oh, this is really different looking.
Yeah, so back then,
Crop of the
I had
week.
item of the day and crop of the week,
Mm.
but
I
got
kind of
rid
love
of that
that.
because there's this fundamental problem where
Was
you
that
can
Alex and
store
Haley?
things in chests
Oh,
in
Haley's
Stardew
so
Valley.
pretty.
So this creates this incentive to just
Like that kind of
never
looks
ship
like
anything
like a
until the
modded
crop
version
is
of
crop of the
Haley.
week or the item is item of the day.
Josh.
And I just don't think that's
I
very
don't
fun.
like that.
You don't ever want to incentivize things that aren't fun.
There's
That's Game
Maru.
Dev 101. All right, you can see
That
here
we
it's
announced it
starting
too
to
early
look
and
like
that we should have
Pierre's.
waited. All the comments were like, oh, it
Starting
is
to
gonna have
look
to
like
take
that
your
old
time with the gear,
familiar
and
shop.
I know, like I love that he's talking about it so early too. Like I feel like so many people wait to talk about
Anyway,
like progress
maybe
stuff. I'm
let's
like,
jump
I'm so
ahead a
glad he's
little
telling
bit
us about it now
and,
that we have something to look
check out what
forward
the mines
to.
are looking like.
Like I love that we have this to look
in
forward to. Like,
2013.
do I wish we had it sooner? Yeah, but like, I'm happy waiting. I'm ready for a perfect game. Like I know it's gonna be incredible, and like I can't.
So this was the era of the procedurally generated mines.
My hair color, but I hate that they moved their texture. Yeah,
My idea was I wanted to do like I wanted the mines to be like
with little slimes. They don't have any eyes
Terraria.
yet.
but you know, top down instead of side scrolling. And it was this you had these big procedurally generated levels and you mined into the walls.
I'm glad you announced it so early because he doesn't stick around.
And
I
uncovered
love that.
ores and secrets within the walls, which I think was a cool idea.
I do
but
love that you could like.
for
do
some
that.
reason, I was just never able to really make it compelling, and it was very
That's a really cool
bug-prone,
concept.
which it just ended up being too complicated. I think it was maybe just beyond my ability. I don't know. Or maybe another way to think about it was just that it was too ambitious of a concept for the scope of this game.
That's
This
so
should
fair.
have been an entire game on its own. And, you know, if you've played Core Keeper, that's pretty much what Core
just too
Keeper
big.
is.
Yeah, it's so
which is
big.
a cool game, by the way. But yeah, when I saw Core Keeper, I was like, hey, someone finally did it. So, cool idea, but I had to make the hard decision to scrap all of it.
I love
And I spent
that
a long
the
time working
line
on
levels
this
are like
too.
all combined of
But
like what's
I
on
made
different
the decision
levels.
to scrap all of it, and let's see,
Like,
there's
there's a lot of
bug
stuff
right
that's like
there.
you normally find on the levels that like he's spread out at this point now.
Do a simpler approach, which is the mines that are in Stardew Valley today, where it's not procedurally generated. There's some randomness, but the levels are all designed by hand.
I do love that they're
Here we have
random but not randomly
Goblin
generated.
Village, an underground Goblin Village.
Goblin Village?
All this content completely scrapped from the game.
He's holding out on us.
And I mean, I don't regret it. Just because something sounds cool, just because the idea is cool, doesn't mean that it's going to be fun or it's going to be the right idea in practice.
That's so fast. That's
Oh,
that's
and by
honestly
the
would be fun,
way,
Morgan.
Goblin,
Like,
underground
maybe we shouldn't
goblin
be killing
villages
goblins,
are
yeah.
not canon, all right? Anything you see here from previous builds
Yeah, we don't want to be killing goblins.
is not considered
That'd be
to
something cool to like see as like just
canonical
an area you
Stardew
can go and
Valley.
like Hana
All right, let's
Chocolatier.
move on to yet another more recent version. So this one's from sometime in 2014.
that's
this
very
was
similar.
the title
That's
screen at
Stardew
that
Valley.
time. I mean, it's kind of glitching out, but it had these weird buttons on the side. And then when you loaded the game, there was
Melting
this
winter snow. Dehybernating grass.
loading screen, which was kind of reminiscent
beach
of like,
farm.
The Sims.
Oh no, just the beach.
But I mean, it doesn't look too much different than the last build, but you start to see some more Stardew Valley things come into place, like the what we call the daytime money box in the upper right is there.
I love that. There's
Lily's shop
someone's
is
made it like
basically
an
looking
extension
like it always
for the
does.
clock and
We
stuff.
now have the community center in the
for up
game.
here for like your Apple Watch, and I love
looks
it. I don't have it.
essentially
I don't use it.
exactly
But
the same as
I
it
think
does
it's so
now.
fun.
Not sure why there's this ugly yellow color. It's ugly yellow
Beach
filter
color's
over
tough,
the
yeah.
entire screen. You'll notice Clint was a little less doughy back then.
A little less doughy. We have a good little
And
hang around
Jojo
with us
Mart
now.
was not yet in town.
That's the Hat Mouse
Mouse
house.
wasn't a thing yet.
It was actually cuter. I don't know if I would agree with that, but Clint was definitely less Clinty.
And the inside of the farmhouse was like
That's
very
cute.
static. I don't even think you could move any of the furniture, which allowed me to have the pixel art look kind of nice with some shading and stuff. But I mean, I think it's important that you can decorate your house. People
I
love
do
that.
love to decorate. I love that this is also like these are like he recorded these for this. These aren't like old recordings, and like he's playing them
So
right
this
now.
is from
not, like,
August
this moment, but,
2015, which is only
like,
about a
he still
half
has
year
these
from
old builds that
launch.
he can go in and
But
play.
still, there are a ton of things that are like not finished yet. So this shows just how much Stardew Valley kind of came together at the last moment. The farmhouse still has this weird protuberance.
That's what freezers are
Protuberance,
for.
is that a word? This weird thing, this nose sticking out right next to the door. I don't know what I was thinking there. But obviously I got rid of that at some point.
Yours is already full.
The
I
mailbox
guess you're
is
eating
still
for
on
an
the
army
left,
panda.
so that must have changed that. You know, it's like I did a
guy's a
ton of
clown.
work
I
in the
love
last
Concerned
like
Date.
6 months. I think I was just at the point where I knew it was so close. I needed to finish the game. The finish line was so
Yeah, this
close.
is like very similar to like
And
the
that's
release
what gave me
version.
the drive and the motivation to make all these little changes in the last 6 months to prepare the game.
Hi,
for
Goblin.
release.
Goblin,
one of
you
the most
missed the
notable
Goblin
things
dungeon.
was just that the
Goblin
farmer
village.
still had this weird, goofy look. This is not what the farmer looks like in Stardew Valley, so that was like a last-minute change, which I'm really glad about because I don't really like the way this
Just
looks.
an effort to make
Looks
a
kinda
video game
stiff,
alone, right?
kind of like a Pinocchio or something.
I'm curious the hours he put into this. Like, how long did this take him to make?
Yep, there's the old classic
Mine.
Stardew Valley.
I hate how
one,
zoomed in
so
it is that he's like, I
that's
play
pretty much
zoomed
the
out.
last convenient footage that I
And
have
so it's
from
kinda
before
funny
launch. I do want to
to
give
see
a
it
shout out
so
to my
zoomed
2
in.
beta testers, Bexy and Siri,
The team would be hard,
who
right?
helped me find a ton of bugs in the game. Here's a screenshot from
There's
Bexy's
such a
farm. This is one of the first
Oh,
ever
for sure.
Stardew Valley farms. Looks pretty good. Thank you guys so much.
Of course. Happy to be here. If it's not typical, I'll eat a broom. Panda, you don't need to eat a broom.
So here we are, February 26th, 2016. The culmination
Why is this making me
of
emotional?
4.5 years of work, the launch of Stardew Valley. A lot was riding on this because if it flopped, I would have been 4.5 years behind my peers with no money, no job experience. Would have been pretty depressing.
So
I
this is
stayed up
someone
all
who
night the
started
night
playing
before because I
Stardew
found a bug,
in
and I had to fix it
20,
because the game was set to
21,
launch
I
the
think.
next morning.
And didn't
so
know about it
that
until
was highly
2020.
stressful.
Like, this is... It's so fun to, like, see the beginning of it.
On the
his
first
desk
day
he
of
built it
launch,
on.
Stardew sold just under
That's
40,000
nostalgic he
copies,
does.
which was already beyond
That's
my wildest
crazy.
dreams.
On
After
launch
that
day,
first
it's
day,
insane.
I knew that this was going to be a big deal.
He sold
I
over 1
knew
million
that
copies as well.
I could be a game
is
developer
insane.
from now on. It was really happening. Of course, I didn't really have time to think about that too much
This is-
because there were
imagine
immediately bugs
How
being
cool it
found
is
in the
to be the
game.
most,
And I spent the next,
like, sold
I think I released a
indie game,
patch
like, having
every
created
single
the most
day
sold-
for
because
the
it's
next
most popular
4
indie
days
game
after
in
launch.
existence.
Pretty big patches too. But see, back then, the game was a lot
They make a
simpler.
purposely space
There
between
wasn't
them,
different
how-
languages.
So warm and
There
fuzzy,
wasn't
that's what I cry, I
multiplayer.
know.
It was just me working on it, so I could crank out.
Like, I
It
am
was only on
teary-eyed.
Steam. I didn't have to make a console build. I didn't have to make a mobile build, so I could crank out updates at an extremely fast pace. I spent the rest of that spring fixing every bug that people found and trying to add meaningful improvements to the game with each patch. I was releasing patches pretty rapidly. Some notable examples were Grandpa's Shrine and his evaluation. When the game first came out, Grandpa was
Oh.
extremely harsh, and he would he was almost a little bit rude. You know, if you didn't do a good job, he would say, "Man, I should have bequeathed the farm to my other grandkid." And there was no way to reevaluate. If you didn't get, the 4 spirit candles the first time, forget about it. So I softened that, and I also added in the way that you can, have them come back and reevaluate.
Oh, like real life!
Here's another example. On March 20th, I added unique dialogues for all the spouses. So I don't remember this, but apparently before then, every single
Tough grandpa,
spouse
for
had
real.
identical dialogue. And people still complain about this, but there's been a ton of work on the spouses over the years. And it just goes to show that, even though Stardew Valley was launched, in my mind, it was not its ultimate form. That's why I kept making updates. That's why I, essentially, as soon as these bug fix patches were out of the way, I immediately started working on the 1.1 update, which is the first major content update.
The first time I got Grandpa Shrine, I got not a assistant from him. I thought he was mean. Imagine being told that she's like,
So I'll
"You're
just
my
briefly
grandkid." That's
go
so
over the
funny.
updates.
I don't think I've ever gotten less
If you
than
want to see everything
all
that's
4
been added to
candles.
Stardew Valley, I recommend
But
going
I've also
to
been
the
a freak about
version
this game
history
since I
page on the
started
Stardew
playing.
Valley wiki. But yeah, the 1.1 update added 4 new farm types and kind of established the tradition of every update adding new farm types to the game.
I love that.
And notably, it added Shane and Emily as marriage candidates, which you, the community, voted on a poll that I put on Twitter. 1.2
I love it was determined by poll on
just
Twitter.
added new languages to the game. It wasn't really a content update. I hadn't yet established the
Hey, that's
tradition
not too
of
bad though.
1.x updates always being major content updates. So then we had the 1.3 update, which most importantly added multiplayer to the game, fulfilling the promise I had made to the players before Stardew Valley even came out. 1.3 also added the Winter Night Market and a few other things. One thing about 1.3 is the multiplayer was actually developed, not by me. It was put in by a guy named Tom Coxon, who went on to create a game called Cassette Beasts. You should check it out. Thanks, Tom. But yeah, it started this new era where I was open to getting help on the actual development of Stardew Valley.
The baby.
Which allowed for bigger, more ambitious updates.
Yeah, right?
So then there was the 1.4 update, which added the movie theater,
it has the whole thing
ponds,
with like Clint liking Emily because she was an originally marriage
all
candidate.
The spouses,
and so it wasn't so weird.
Many other great things to the game. Then we had the 1.5 update, which added a huge endgame location, Ginger Island, the Quee quests, and this idea of perfection.
Quee! He pronounces it Quee.
The volcano, which allowed you to enchant your weapons and tools. And many other great things.
I don't like that he says Quee.
Then there was
He's still
the
wrong. Well, he says there's no
update,
official
most recent update
thing to pronunciation.
Kind of a return to the valley.
He says whatever you say is valid.
1.5's
he doesn't
Ginger
have an
Island.
official pronunciation.
1.6 added some new systems, some end game content. It kind of filled in some gaps that I feel like were present in the game. And it added some old ideas that I've had for a long time, like Green Rain.
QI, that's funny.
So those were all the major updates to Stardew Valley in a nutshell. Of course, there were some intermediary updates in between all of those major ones, which sometimes added some important things to the game. But those were the major updates.
Oh, they're
now,
the
what's
default
next?
names for the babies.
Well, as I've already announced, there is a 1.7 update in the works. But I don't want to reveal too much about what's in the update yet. Although I did announce that there would be 2 new marriage candidates, and I'm going to reveal those soon. I know you guys are probably bored out of your minds by this, and you're just waiting for me to get to the unveiling of the marriage candidates, right? But I just have one more thing to say. I have in my hands an envelope with the names of the 2 new marriage candidates that will be added in 1.7. But before I open that up and reveal the names to you, I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting Stardew Valley over the past 10 years, for all the mods, the fan art, all the letters, and the comments you've made to me telling me how much Stardew Valley has meant to you. That's meant a lot to me too. And it's really given me a lot of purpose in life. So I'm grateful to you for...
Imagine if it was Marky
and
the mayor that were candidates.
Thank you so much. I also just want to thank everyone else who's been part of the Stardew Valley journey, from the other developers who have helped me out over the years, to the merchandise companies who have created all these cool Stardew Valley items, the people who have run the Stardew Valley concerts.
Is it measurable? I think I'd like
Cole for helping me make the Stardew Valley board game.
Yeah, I would love to see.
And
Gus
so many other
bigger
cool things that have come about over the past 10 years. So thank you so much to everyone. Now, let's get down to business. All right, here it is. 1.7 marriage candidates.
I swear it said Clint.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There
Clint!
you go.
Clint!
Clint and Sandy.
No! Why? Stop swearing!
Well, thanks for watching.
Why is it Clint?
Hope you have a great day. Bye.
Why is it Clint? Yeah, Sandy. Well, like I think we kind of assumed that it would be Sandy, but why is it Clint? I need to see the chat. Where's the chat? Give me the chat. Okay, everyone's saying, ooh, not Clint. We could have had Willie, we could have had the wizard. Need context, Clint is the worst. Makoto calls him Clunt, if that helps. No one's made the guy says that, Emily, right? That was a great video, though. But no one wants to marry Clint. I'm gonna have to now, but like, I can't marry Clint. I also still don't have codes yet. I still don't have codes. They're still working on getting codes. I'm so upset. I married Emily just because I don't like Clint, and that's so valid. I guess this makes it feel less weird that Clint loves Emily, like he's in love with Emily, because now he's a marriage candidate too. Hi, Easton. Well, BRB just deleted the game. From his pic, he looks like a wholesome bean. He's not wholesome. Like he's not wholesome. He's weird. We get dialogue of his growth and realizing Emily doesn't owe him anything. Fair, very fair. I read The Wizard too. The Wizard or Willie. We'll have some of the creepy dialogue removed with the update, maybe. But also, like, again, like, is it creepy now? Is it less creepy because they're both marriage candidates now? Because originally neither of them are marriage candidates. Comes from the line of blacksmiths. Morgan. I'm gonna delete that. Because where he watches Emily from behind a bush. Yeah, that is kind of creepy. But there's also a scene where we're watching the mayor and Marnie behind a bush. So we're no better than Clint. If you think about it, we're no better than Clint. So I'm not trying to defend Clint, though. I don't like Clint. But I'm curious if it'll feel less weird, though. I'm not watching, we're walking past. Not floating. I feel like I'm being sent about without supper. Okay, so we should be getting codes soon. They're having some technical difficulties, it seems. So I guess we'll just keep building. We're just gonna keep building. I'm still upset though. I think we need to play some Stardew though. Maybe we'll play some Stardew next week. Okay. Well, I'm not mad, but I'm like not thrilled. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset. I love Sandy though. Xavier is weird for sure, but I'm interested to see if that dialogue is still there or if it gets removed. Yeah, I'm interested to see like how it changes. I will probably start a new save, or maybe in the save that we're playing on stream, we'll romance Clint and Sandy just to see the new romance. Logistically, it makes sense. Yeah, it does. I'm very excited about Sandy. I've seen her so much. I want to see her in the valley more. Me too. I'm curious if like she'll be in the valley if you marry her, like if she'll be around, or if she'll only be at your farm and at the Oasis. But it's not Gus though, because I do love Gus. Gus is a sweetheart. But I kind of like Gus just being like not a marriage candidate. Like I like him just being Gus and just kind of like his own entity and like being kind of separate and like not romanceable. And like kind of being like just like a nice guy around town, you know? Was Linus an option? I can't imagine us marrying Linus because Linus likes being homeless. Linus enjoys his homeless life. And if we married him, he'd come with us. And I don't think that would be in his best option, in his best in his best interest. I was wondering if should be added cutscenes when he runs all the bachelorettes. Probably. I can't imagine he wouldn't add them. He's like the town uncle who always there for a nice meal. Exactly. He'll never move in with you as a friend. Yeah, Linus won't ever move in with you. Linus won't be. He will like because it's like we offer to have him move in, and he's like, no, I want to stay in my tent. He wants to be homeless. He likes his life, which is so valid of him. But he wouldn't be a marriage candidate. Okay, how am I laying this out? Because I have the windows in a weird space to like. So I feel like they need to all be in. What if I do this? What if these are studios? What if these are more open studios? We get like an open door. That's not giving tutor. Like something like this. And the stained glass window could be good. Yeah, that's probably what. I just want it to be like too big of a bathroom. And we'll just have that like weird nook. So I feel like this is just a huge bathroom. And like this many tiles is not huge, and like if it was square, but as a rectangle, it's kind of a weird shaped bathroom. Closet. Get the other two. Not that it's pack limited. We do have those closets. I don't really use those closets though ever. They just take up so much space. Okay, we could do that. We could do this and put the door down there. Yeah, let's do that. That makes it a less weird shape. So that can be like a little ensuite maybe. Or even part of the, we can make that part of the bedroom too. And then make this the bathroom. Like that's the bedroom, bathroom. And then we can put like a kitchen maybe like in this corner. Maybe we'll put like a little living room space. Or even we could even have another bedroom. I feel like the rest of this is like, we don't necessarily need it to be like as laid out. Like this can be like kind of a little bit more of an open concept-y-esque. I think this works. My headphones are bothering me. I feel like they just aren't sitting on my head today very well. Like they just don't fit on my head right now. That's just one Kimmy Studios. I thought about that. Or like just having them be like more open. So if I let's go back over to this one. So I had the thought of like we could have like a this kind of thing and have it be like closed off but also open, like using one of these like open doors. Makoto, you should, I don't know if you were watching with us, but you should, if you weren't, you should go look at the clip that that someone made of my reaction. If we go back to this, we could do like a, I don't like that. Watching it live to hear better, fair. We could do like a spandrel moment. And have like something like that. And have like kitchen here maybe. Or we get the bathroom back here. No, that feels like that's just like a lot of empty space then. We'd have like the kitchen here. And then we could put a bathroom. It's 4 apartments. So there's 2 apartments downstairs and 2 upstairs. I don't know if I like this. Because I like the idea of being a studio, but I feel like it's a little bit big for a studio. You're locked in now? Okay. Let's play around with like where furniture can be. So if we put in like counters. It's like I don't want them to feel too big. I feel like if it was a studio, it would be like a really big studio and it wouldn't feel cozy, and I want them to feel cozy. Take off the plug. So like stove and a sink. It's like I'm like that's kind of like the biggest amount of kitchen that I want. Like I don't want this to feel huge, you know? I'm just gonna check for game codes. Still no codes. Yikes, this is taking forever. So something like this. So we could do like a back. We could do a spandrel moment. Just place one somewhere. Also, I just learned that if you hold Alt, you can place a spandrel on one wall at a time. I just learned that recently. And it is kind of life-changing. We could do like a little island moment like that, or have space for like a little table and chairs, you know, like over here. kind of like that, like our kitchen. And then we could have like the bedroom and stuff over here. I guess that could work. I just don't like, I don't know where. It's like if we put the bathroom here, we just have this like weird nook, which I do love a weird nook. More thing to save. We could put the door there. I guess we could put the door there. Like that. And have it like here. And then we have this wall to like have whatever we want on there. Like that. And then this is just studio kind of thing. I think that's kind of nice. I think we'll do that. I like that for right now. When we get to actually doing the interiors, I might change it. But I think that's generally nice. Oh my gosh, Concerned I just posted a picture of them in their wedding outfits. With Clint and Emily. Not Clint and Emily, Clint and Sandy. I will say Clint looks pretty dapper. He does look like a mob boss, though. On the corner by the door, let's face to create another room. If you want to do a bedroom. I don't know if I want to do a bedroom. I kind of like the idea of it being a studio. Sandy looks great. She does. Let me go back. In the corner by the door, like this corner, yeah. And then we could have another room here. But if I did it like this, it wouldn't be a room. It would be a living room. Like it would just be a living room. I don't think this can be a 2-bedroom. I like the idea of it being a studio. I think that's your loft studio. Well, there is a kit for that. There is a kit for that. Well, it's technically industrial loft kit, but there is a kit for it. Okay, let me get a different. Does this pack have a spandrel? It does. Do that. I love the kit. It's a good one. It was the very first kit I bought. Was industrial loft stuff. Industrial loft kit was the very first kit I bought. Because I thought when that came out, I was very, very into the industrial style as well. So that was the first one I bought. And then I bought Courtyard Oasis after that. I'm also checking for codes again. But now my e-app or my network thing isn't loading. Bro. Good one for sure. I think it held up. Yeah, I think it's a really good one. Still no codes. Dudes, it's been an hour and a half. Okay. I'm happy with these. We need windows. That's the words. Okay, so I think we'll put windows like that in these rooms. Just have them be centered. Yeah, that looks nice over there. And then up here, I like the idea of having a window in the hallways. Maybe we'll grab the stained glass to go over here. Is that where it's? No, it's quite low actually. One of those, which are kind of cute. And then these are the upstairs windows. So if this is our layout for in here, we could do. Is that quite literally all the way lined up? Those are quite literally lined up. It's just too bad. I just filled everything in Tupperwares and it's just 3 Tupperwares. Hey, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now you have lunch for the rest of the week. Or meals for the rest of the week. Let's look outside. Oh yeah, that looks fine. It looks a little funky, but like not the end of the world. Yeah. 2 days? Okay, well there you go. Now you have food for 2 days. These are too much though. I hate that I can like see through here. That's annoying. Yeah, it's not gonna look great on the back, but it's fine. Or we move these windows to be back here on the side, which actually might be a better place to put that. I'm gonna just have one window on these ones, like so. That looks a little funky though. But if we move this over, we could do that. And then it's one on each side. You know what? Let's do that. And then they're literally just matching the front. 3 if I don't have it for dinner. Okay. Well, there you go. Now you have lots of food, Panda. Yeah, I think that works. Because you can have the bed like offset like on one of these walls and stuff. Yeah, that works. I think that works really well, actually. And then they line up too on the outside, which is important to me. Should I get a trim to go around? Like a little trim. That could be cute. Do we like the trim? I don't know how I feel about it. About this one. A little skinnier. No, I kind of like the thicker one. It looks right with the style. Do I put it around the fire chimney? The fire chimney? It does give dimension. This is looking so cute. Thank you, Panda. I'm really happy with this, especially with like how tired I am. Like I'm gonna be so real. It's taking everything in me to not just close my eyes and fall asleep right now. And what you're gonna say is you're gonna say, okay, just go off stream and go to sleep. Yes, but also I want these kits. I want to see these kits. The only reason I'm still on is because these kits haven't come out yet, or they're out, but I don't have them yet. Because if I don't see them now, I'm not going to see them until tomorrow. And we're supposed to village hunt tomorrow. And I would actually like to villager hunt. Like, I would like to get that done. Like, I would like to go villager hunting tomorrow. Show me the kits. Yeah, show me the kits. That's all I want to see. I want to see the kits. Let me also save. This is really cute. Do we put anything else in the back? Maybe look at some of these. Put these in the back. Exactly, Morgan. You'd think that they would try their best to have these packs to us immediately because we are their marketing budget. Sunny! Yes, Morgan. What should I have for lunch? A salad. I had a Caesar salad, and I think you should also have a Caesar salad. If you like Caesar salads, of course. I don't like that there. You love a Caesar salad? Get a Caesar salad. Or like a Caesar salad wrap. Can't go wrong with a wrap. I don't like those there, actually. I like these in the front, though. This is cute. Let's get some little outdoor lights. Little wall lights to go above our doors. What do we have from the pack? I think of a save. We also have a splendid Caesar wrap. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever actually had Jimmy John's. Look at that there in the center. That's kind of cute. It's not too many lights. Oh, no, I like that, actually. I don't know why I said splendid instead of just good. Splendid's a great word, though, so, like, I like it. Let's get Love Struck. I want this guy. Oh, I like the blue. I wish they both weren't the same number, though. I feel like those are like, those can be, because they don't have numbers on it. It's just like, oh, they mean different things. We'll go with that one, I think. This is cozy. Let me get some other lights. Get together. Lighting. Do we have any outdoor lights? We do. That's what I thought. Let's get these ones. Some little lights. Cute. We also have these that we can put places. Maybe we'll put these in the back. Just so there's something. So that there's light when you go to the dumpster at night. This is cozy! Why do I kind of want to live here? I should have added sunblind to this. So that it looked nice. So no codes, man. Well, do we work on the inside then? I don't know if I feel like decorating right now, but I'm definitely up for, we can do the like move-in stuff, like layout of kitchens and things. The light next to the dumpster. That's too logical though. That's too smart. Why did I do something smart? That's not who I am. Floor planning, and just like for the placement. Yeah, I like what my thought is like. We'll do it like when I normally. Honestly, I might put that out as a shell. Before I like do the rest of it. So like do like move in ready. Like all you do is come in and bring your decorations kind of thing, and like bring your furniture. Just like placeholder things, and then choose options later. See, I'm ready to choose options. Is like what I'm thinking. Like choose the kitchen stuff and like where the toilets go and all that, and like the floor textures and everything. I wish this pack had a wood floor, though, I will say. So we will be using this one because this is just a good vibe. And then our bathroom tiles. Excuse me, I have like hiccups. I feel like we should use these. It's a very oil spill. With the lights, how it hits this, it's very oil spill colors. I like that blue. That's nice. That'll be our bathroom tiles. Maybe we'll use a different floor for our kitchen. Not that though. I need like a linoleum or like a that kind of thing. Like that. Yeah. That'll be our kitchen floor. Like so. And we can get the little trim to go between it. Bottom floor, can you put the wall, fireplace area so the bathroom has a little bit more space for a 2-bed. I'm deciding on if I want to do that. I'm gonna wait until I to decide on the layout and everything, but we had that option. I'm open to that. A lot of times I don't like to do that with my fireplaces or like my chimneys. I like to kind of keep them like solid and like realistic, but I'm gonna go based on like how I like the layout of everything with it, and then we'll go from there is my plan. Where is get together? Not get together. Get to work. Our little trim. That over here too. This just makes it look so much nicer. Like the way that just this tiny little piece of fence. I don't know what color I want though. Now we'll stick to the one I have. Just looks so good. There we go. And we'll get some doors. Door there. Probably door there. And door there. Hi, Mia. I'm until your next meeting. Love that for you, or hate that. I don't know if you how you feel about a meeting today. Um. Okay, cute. All of our doors, all of our floors. I'm gonna start with white walls. Should we bring some brick in to like the kitchens? You're making a gazebo? That sounds nice, Morgan. Panda, thank you for hanging out. Have a good sleep. I hope you have a good day at school tomorrow. And we'll see you tomorrow for some villager hunting. Hopefully villager hunting. And also have such a good time meeting the kitty cat. Had such a nice time. Hopefully we'll get these kits today too, so we can actually like look at them today instead of tomorrow, having to do tomorrow. All the outside walls have the brick, or maybe something. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of the outside because like that would mean this bedroom is just like mostly brick, and I don't think I want that. But I probably will for like the living area. So like out here, like those walls, not necessarily like the bedroom walls. That can be brick. Nope, not that piece though. And that can be white. Let's get the white paint. This is my go-to, just white paint that I use. There in the hallway. That's all of those walls. That wall. Okay. And then in there. Okay, I think that's all the walls. Okay, cute. All right, let's work on this kitchen layout because this is a small kitchen. And like pick out our islands, or not our islands, but our counters and stuff. Not cottage living. Why would I grab that? These are nice. Those are nice, actually. I kind of like those. Let's see about... I don't want them to be like... Oh, there's a window there, so I probably shouldn't do that there. I don't want them to be like luxury apartments. I'm gonna go for just like generic appliances. Like the nicer white ones versus like stainless steel. Okay. It's functional. It's small. It's cozy. I like that. That. Like that. And then upper cabinets. Also, we've done our ads already, so get yourself a snack and a drink. Stretch. I almost said save your legs. Save your game. Stretch your legs. Do those things, and I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. And hopefully, we'll have codes. Probably not, but we'll fingers crossed. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Good job. Right at the last second, Nate got that last word to get us over there. But Sunny, Nate, and Fitz on the game. You guys are doing good. Also, no codes yet. No codes yet. I know it's going to be really soon because they were asking for people to test things. But no codes yet. No codes yet. And I'm like about ready to take a nap. Oh, wait. I want that slightly darker brown. Ugh, I hate that the handles are different colors. Like, why is it that like ugly gold color? This is a nice brown, but I can't use it. Let's grab. 4-rent could be nice. I like the 4-rent runs, but I also don't love them. I had cabinets with butcher block countertops. I would love that. Well, I mean, we kind of do. We have these ones. This is butcher block. But they're a very industrial style. So if you're not going for industrial, then it doesn't really work. I was wishes that we had more wooden countertops. Yeah, I would love that. You guys never came? Nope, we're still waiting. They were having some difficulties getting stuff ready. I don't know if I love that. I like the window, but I don't like that the window is in the way. That doesn't make sense. That's too thick. Guess we'll do that. It's very EA of them. I mean, they had to do some testing and stuff. Maybe the kids are the friends we made along the way, right? So if we don't get them in the next like 5 minutes, though, I might have to get off early because I'm just so tired. My brain is just not working anymore. Like, I'm getting a bad headache. I messed up my neck yesterday, and I had a headache from it, and I still had a headache after I woke up. Is that the right height? Yeah, I guess it's the right height. I don't have wooden countertops IRL. Doesn't seem practical. People have wooden countertops. Yeah, butcher's block. It's a very practical thing, Mateo. And it's a very common thing. It's also been very trendy recently. I mean, don't they know that Lizzie's EP, right? Don't they know I'm EP? I'm heckin' EP. I'm the EPiest guy you'd know. Okay, that's cute. So that, me too. In the event that they don't come out before I have to get off, just because I can't function anymore, I will make sure we do it. We'll go over the kits tomorrow before we villager hunt. Also, new cabinets with butcher block tops. That'd be so nice. Seems like they'd be hard to sanitize. It's not as hard as you would think. It's the same as using like a wooden cutting board. I'm gonna check for codes. Whew. No codes. Okay, you guys, I think I have to get off. I want to stay on so badly to look at these kits, but I have such a bad headache right now that I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. So we are going to get off a little bit early. I hope you guys don't mind. Depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow, I might try to start early to like make up for getting off now. And we'll look at Sims for like an hour and then go into some villager hunting. Meg, go with the Dizzy Discord role. If Mod could take care of that really fast. Like a stone or a solid non-porous material, valid. Very, very valid. I have to wait for 1 second though before we can raid, or before I can go. We are gonna go see who's on. Let's see. We don't have any friends on right now, actually. Hi, Raiders. I definitely did not go open Rachel's stream to go raid Rachel and see that you guys were raiding me. No, it's okay, Rachel. It's fine. No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm just so sleepy. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. My body's just trying to fight me. My body's trying to fight me, and it's fine. It's fine, but I'm happy to see you. Brash Cajun, Ayla, Steven, welcome in. Alice, hello. Serenity, Amy, welcome in. Oh, you get some rest. I will go get some rest. I messed up my neck yesterday, and it's giving me a headache. So we're gonna go take a little bit of a nap. But I'm pretty sure you all being here. We're gonna look. We also haven't gotten the kits yet. We haven't gotten the kits yet either, which is goofy. We're still waiting for codes. They were having some issues, I think. And they probably will be out in the next like 15 minutes. I wouldn't be shocked. But we're still gonna get off because I do be sleepy. So we are gonna go somewhere else. And we're gonna say, I think we're gonna go over here and say hello. I think we're gonna go over here and say hello to a friend who also looks like they'll be looking at the kits once they come out as well. Maybe that's how long it takes them to get us the kit codes. I was planning to do them the day after because it annoys me. See, sometimes it's like they're really fast and sometimes there's not. Morgan for Discord, there's no channel, there's just a role. It's just the Dizzy role. But yeah, it's really frustrating, but like it's also like it's not anyone like it's not anyone's fault. It's just how it works to make everything to like get the codes and everything. So they had to like do some checking to make sure things were working. But I feel like they should have made sure they worked before the release time of the packs. It makes it very hard to plan in ahead, like plan in advance. Words are really hard. I'm fading. I got my codes. I have the codes. Okay. We're staying on. We're staying on. I have the codes. I have to do it. They're kits. They're not going to take that long to look at. They're not going to take that long to look at. If I hadn't raided, this never would happen. No, it would have taken me this long to figure out who to raid, so it's okay. Yeah. Yes, Makoto. Just real quick. If my game wants to close. I, however, hit close game and not save and exit. I just hit exit. It's fine. I had saved recently. I really hadn't done anything either. Okay. I'm gonna wait to do the giveaway though. We're gonna do the giveaways on a different day. So I apologize if I've been teasing you with giveaways. We will do them a different day. Okay, download that one. Oh, I have one code so far. I have 4 yard charm so far. Whatever do it, sending energy. I'm gonna look because I want to see them further. Yes. Go lurk. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you. And I'm fine. I was hoping that these would be here because I was like, if I have the codes, I can do it. Like if I have the codes, I can do it. It's just a matter of not having the codes. I was like, if I don't have the codes, I can't function anymore. I have the code for yard charm, so we'll do yard charm. Maybe we'll save Wonderland for tomorrow. Perhaps we'll save Wonderland for tomorrow. But it installed. My game is opening. My game's opening, and then I'll go see an app. I swear. And yard charm looks like it's gonna be less items as well. Like it does seem like lesser, not lesser. It seems like there's less items in this one though. So let's go check it out. Let's check it out. And again, we'll do the giveaways though tomorrow or on Monday, depending on when they're doing. But tomorrow we're village hunting. If you guys want to stay around for village hunting tomorrow, it's gonna be a really fun time. We are hunting for a bunch of different villagers. Specifically, these are the villagers I'm hunting for: Camel Frog, Deirdre, Molly, Fauna, Maple, and Bo. For my Forest Core Island, if you want to join us for that. I haven't villager hunted in nearly 3 years. I was looking at Discord. It's been nearly 3 years. It was 2023. I last village hunted for Dizzy. Actually, no, it was Freckles. It was like May of 2023. I hunted for Freckles and we got Freckles. Well, I didn't hunt for Freckles. I think I was just hunting for whoever I found. So we're gonna hunt tomorrow and we have bingo. So if you want to join us for bingo, it is in the Discord as well. If anyone's doing the Discord. It's right there. Okay. Let's go see this kit. This is the one that I actually cared about too. I don't really care about the Alice in Wonderland one, to be so real with you. I don't like the kits that have IP attached to them, like an original IP. Like I want original packs. Like I don't want inspired by Alice in Wonderland. I don't want SpongeBob kits. I don't want that kind of thing. We got one of the Mateo. We got Yard Charm. I'm still waiting for the other one, but I was literally about to get off. So, and then I have the code. Okay. Okay, we have some build items. Axe. Yard charm. Put out a wall. I don't know if we have any walls. We don't have any walls. We have a floor. Freshly mown lawn lines. No new kits were coming until last night. That's so fair. They don't really advertise them all that well anymore. Change to afternoon lighting. Yes. So we have freshly mown lawn lines, which love. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. The Dizzy role in Discord is just a special role. There's nothing attached to it. There's no channels or anything. It's just a role. It's just a thing to spend your points on. Okay. Okay. It probably would look good for a casa build. And we have water decor. We have Ode to a Sim with a Hose. A fountain decoration. Some Sims dream of greatness. Others drag a hose into the yard, fill a wooden box, and call it architecture. The pond celebrates the soaked, the soggy, and the stylish Sim. I think we're gonna have to check out some of this in live mode because what is half of this stuff? They could be carpets. You could use them as carpets. They do look a little grassy though to be carpets, I will say. But you could use them as carpets. Interesting. Above ground pool. It's a fountain though. It's considered a fountain. A box of water. I thought it was a kiddie pool too, to be fair. And then we have this pampas grass. Orna grass. Who knew letting grass grow extra tall could be considered stylish? These towering grasses are proof that sometimes nature's wildest looks like the best yard decor. Perfect for Sims who want a little drama, no mowing required. See how? Yeah, we'll see how it shrinks. Not too bad. She said that she wanted people to be able to use it indoors, so that's why it's carpet. Oh, it's carpet. It is a carpet. It's not showing as carpet for me. It's an outdoor. But I love that she made it to be like carpet though. I love that. I adore Rabashine. All right, so that's the exterior stuff. Where did she say that, by the way? Did she do like a little Q&A or something somewhere? All right, weekend project bench. Okay, that's cute. That's a nice bench. It's giving get together, not get together, growing together. On her stream. Oh, she did a stream showcasing the kit. I love that. On Twitch or on YouTube? I don't know if I follow her on Twitch. Where did she stream? Or on her Patreon? We have the lounge chair. It's on YouTube. Okay. I don't know if I follow her on YouTube. Wow, I'm a fake friend. I'm gonna make these like line up. All right, there we go. Was that earlier or did she do it a different day? Like, did she show it off earlier? And then we have a table to go with it. I hate that the lines, like the paneling goes different directions. That's annoying. Doesn't go the same direction as the chairs. Why would you do that? Like, obviously you can turn it, but it's like the front is technically this way. Colors are my favorite. I think the colors are nice, actually. I enjoy them. I think they're pretty. Then we have this. Utterly delivered. This is an accent table? It's like a milk box. Yeah, it's a vintage milk box for like when you get your milk delivered. That's a kind of cute concept. We have the Simpsonian Micro Gallery. New farm item. Honestly, that's cute. Look at the art in here. I love this art. There's a picnic basket at first. It does give picnic basket vibes. These colors are very similar. I guess I'll just push the lighting. They all just look very light. Okay, that's cute. I think this is cute. I'm curious to see what any sort of functionality it has. And then Mateo's favorite part, the hot tub. Oh, these are big. Like, there's a lot of swatches for these. We're shrinking them. Are the hinges and glasses different maybe? On these, the hinges are different. The thing is, these are all different colors. It's just they're they're very pastel. And so it's hard to see in the lighting that we have right now is all. It's just hard to see. There's no mashed potatoes and a biscuit. That sounds so good. Wait, now I need mashed potatoes. Those the same? Okay, one is a different color interior. Okay, hot tub. It's not a different color water. It's a different color interior, I think is what it is. Comfort is different when you're sleepy. So true. Would you live here? Address sign. That's huge. Why is that so big? Like, this would be nice as like signs for like businesses, but like, why is it so big for a residential? I need to see someone build with this because I feel like I don't get the intention behind a lot of these items. And I need to see someone build with it to kind of get the vibes. Like, it's cute, but I don't, like, it doesn't give residential. Unless it's, like, meant to go with, like, a fence. Like, I can see this, like, having, like, a fence attached to it. Most of those are meant to be numbers. I get that. Like, it's meant to be a number, like an address sign. But it's just more of, like, it's giving commercial, not residential. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe it has, but it doesn't, there's no fence to go with this. Then we have a bird feeder, bird bath, not a feeder. That's cute. We only have one bird bath, so I think this is pretty cute. I've never seen a modern bird bath, though. So I didn't know that was a thing. Probably the super modern and stuff. Yeah, it would. But still, I feel like that's still kind of on the commercial side of things. Planter, I hardly number. I love her so much. I love her so much. You don't get it? There's like it's kind of like a meme. So like people will say like, so for this it'd be like planner, I hardly know her. Or like that kind of thing. Or like, it's also similar to like shrimp fried rice. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Like that kind of like play on words joke. Not quite a pun, but it's like a play on words joke. But anything like people have been anything that ends in like it's like insert word. I hardly know her. It's very funny. It's a very funny joke. I can't think of any other like examples. If you have any other examples, I feel like Morgan has some funny examples. That's like the Ciudad apartment you built for Lavender. Oh, that would be nice. Silicon Valley vibes for some reason, like a house in Severance. I don't know. Oh, a little bit. I haven't seen Severance, so I can't agree on that necessarily. But it definitely has that kind of like modern California vibe to it. Poker, I barely know. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that one too. Yeah, that kind of thing. So it's a silly one. But yeah, that's what the joke is. All right, the ready for layering doormat. I'll put this in the front. Okay. This would be nice as a bath mat, actually. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna use this a lot. I like that. It's almost like a jute material. I like those colors too. I think this would be nice in bathrooms, honestly. We have Path of Least Resistance Straight. Okay, I wasn't sure how I was feeling about these. I just think I don't like how they looked in the pictures, like the preview trailer video, not videos, screenshots. I think I'm into these though. I think I like that. I think that'd be really nice for our mid-century builds, actually. And then we have curved ones as well. Seems we have to walk on them. Oh yeah, it's like a rug. I think it's technically a rug. They're like little paths. And then we have some wall decor. Because we'll several packs. It probably does. All right, we have house signs. In lots of colors. Do these slot to here? No. Interesting. All right, that's one of them. We also have that one, this one, and this one in all the different colors. And then we have Fragile Breeze Wind Chime. Oh, it's a wind chime. I thought it was like a macrame hanger. That's cute. Okay, I like the idea of this. It's just we don't have any other wind chimes except for backyard stuff, I think. That's cute. I don't think this is my style. Like, I feel like most of this stuff is not my style, but I feel like I could make some of it work in some of my builds. Like, I feel like some of this will work really nice with like mid-century. Okay, and then we have catfish tail lights. Let's see how much light we put off. Oh, that's a decent amount of light. These are cutie. I feel like you can make these like actually blend in around a pond. I just had a terrible idea and I'm never gonna look at this the same way again. I'm not sure if I'm gonna say it out loud so that I don't ruin it for you guys. Illumarox. Yes, Robin. Yeah, it's kind of like tampons. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I just don't want to ruin it for all of you. They're still cute though. Those are cute. I do like different variations of lights. Distract path. Okay, another light. I'm glad we all see it. They glow too. Yeah, these are all lights. You love your tampon lights in your yard. Wait, do you have lights like these too? That's so funny. I don't like these lights. I think they look dumb. Also, how are these the same? Those are the same. There we go, pink one. I don't understand these. Oh, they're color lights. That's kind of fun. That sounds like a health hazard. A mailbox! Okay! Did not expect a mailbox. Okay, this is redeemed the entire pack. Not that I was thinking it was bad, but like this is redeemed it all. And it has the numbers on it. It's just for a club. They could. I like this mailbox a lot, actually. Like, this might be my most used from this pack. Okay, cute. Then we have trash and timber. A trash can! Oh, that's a good trash can. Okay. It has like just a hinge. That looks really nice. Also, like, I'm about to use a trash can as columns and pillars. I'm about to use this as exclusively columns and pillars, not as a trash can. Throw my box on the bad boy, right? We'll line some other stuff up in a second. All right, so that's everything it looks like. You can also do like something like that. That's cute. Big for a kit. Awesome. Yeah, I think honestly, a mailbox. We've never had a mailbox in a kit, and I don't know if we've had a trash can in a kit before. Teal color and Suidad would be everything. Teal would be very nice in Suidad. I'm kind of disappointed there's no column or fence to go with this, because this just feels like not fully usable without sort of like a fence or something. You have so many neutral options along with bold colors for sure. And the nice thing is it's a creator kit, so like they're gonna have better stuff. Raw Machine is a simmer, so like she makes incredible stuff. So I do think this is really nice. It does feel a little bit out of left field. And it's definitely an interesting combo of stuff. I'm curious if anything like slots onto here. Like a little, okay, this does have a slot. It has a few different slots, so that's nice at least. I kind of want to see what things are functional and like how things are in gameplay. So let's go visit over here. Does it have speakers? I assume so, but we're gonna go look at gameplay. Fence, yeah, I think a fence and a column, honestly, and or even I would be happy with. Girl, why are you blue? She was freezing to death. Yeah, so that's just like a rug. Let's go get in the hot tub. Do you hear that? Girl, you're not cold. It's summer. We were just sitting on the edge of that because I shrunk it. It's because I shrunk it down. That's so funny. Okay, so there you can upgrade it to have a stereo and an aromatherapy filter. Hold on, can I cheat? Upgrades? That's so funny. And then here's the fountain. This is literally just a box of water. That's just an item. Unless it's because we don't live here. Let me make this like a park or generic. See if that affects anything. These make sound? No, not really. So you enjoy your hot tub time? I'm kind of disappointed these don't have any sort of function. They're just there. The box of water is kind of random. Things that you do so easily as a kid. Like I used to do cartwheel all the time, and I think I generally break my arms. Oh, for sure. Yeah, specifically with cartwheels. All right, well, that's the kit. It's cute. I think it's nice. Should we see if the other one's there yet? I don't even have the code for the next one. I don't even have the next code, right? The next code. Yeah, I only have the one so far. So with that, we're gonna stop now. And I'm gonna go take a nap. Your food's here, incredible, Morgan. We're gonna go see a friend who's playing The Sims. She's doing some casts right now. And I believe she'll be checking out the kits when she gets them as well, like once she gets them both as well. So go ahead and grab some of your messages. If you're a sub, grab the one with the animated emotes. If you're not a sub, grab the one with the cool cats, because cats are cool, and so are you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This has been a fun time. I'm sorry I've been so sleepy, but we made pretty good progress on this build, and I'm very happy with how it's turning out. So I hope you are enjoying it as well. We'll be back tomorrow with some villager hunting, so be sure to come join us, and we'll also check out the other kit first. If I'm feeling alive in the morning, I will go live a little bit early so we can look at that kit so we have a little bit of extra time. But if not, we'll just spend like 30 minutes just at the beginning of stream looking at the kit, and then we'll go into some villager hunting. And if you want to villager hunt with us and play bingo, we do have the bingo cards already available to like make in Discord and everything. So the links in, sorry, I just bumped this. The links are in not general, they are in the announcement channel in Discord. Mateo, I'm doing the giveaways a different day. We're doing them a different day. I like to do them while we're looking at the kits or like after we looked at them so that people aren't just entering for something that they don't even want. We didn't get around to doing them today, but it's okay. We'll do them a different day. We might do them tomorrow. We might do them on Monday. We'll see. I'll just look at my schedule and figure it out. Probably Monday. But yeah, we're gonna go see our friend at Melixa, and say hello. Like that, she's doing some casts. Start the raid. But she's doing some casts and is working on some prep for her save file. I don't know if she's doing a building save file, a sim save file, or like it's a gameplay save file. What exactly she's doing the save files for. But the sim that she's working on is very cute. And if you like using CC, she has a lot of CC, especially like cast CC. If you guys like cast CC, you can get some great recommendations from Melissa. She makes some great CC videos as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I think for the raids as well, I really appreciate you all being in here, coming in here and hanging out and sticking around if you guys stuck around. Again, join the Discord if you'd like. You can grab the things for bingo in there. You can also get notifications when we go live, when videos go live, when we stream, when I post my schedule, game nights and movie nights, all those kinds of things happen in the Discord. But I love you all so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye!